New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued. A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Here we go. It's frustrating. It won't let me pop chat out.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Really frustrating.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
All right, strong observed tornado on the ground here. We are in
new information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Going to be moving through potentially Hartshorn and Wilburton.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
We do have a couplet here. We could have another one right here. So McAllister needs to be paying attention. McAllister, Hartshorn. This is Oklahoma. Savannah, McAllister, Hartshorn. Eufaula. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wilburton, Quinton. This is southeastern Oklahoma. We do have a strong tornado, it looks like, on the ground possibly there. Lots of different tornado warnings going on right now. We can quickly take a look at that, and then I have to fix something, guys. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? OBS won't not let me pull my YouTube chat out, and it's very frustrating because I want to see my YouTube chat. But let me double check to make sure everything's working here. Let's get Pivotal up. Okay. Alrighty. So we do have a lot of tornado warnings right now. Dodge, Nebraska, if you're in and around that area. Vernon, Missouri. Pawnee, Nebraska. Richardson, Nebraska. Pittsburgh, Oklahoma. People were asking about that earlier today, actually. Oh my gosh, it looks like this thing may be going right over Pittsburgh. We had people in here asking about Pittsburgh, Oklahoma earlier today. This is about to move over, or is currently moving over Pittsburgh, Oklahoma, with 110 plus mile per hour winds. This is a very dangerous situation here, guys. This is an observed tornado heading up towards Hartshorn, McAllister, Krebs. We've got two on the ground right there, side by side, that look pretty violent. Chad, I'll get to you in a second. New here, seen you from TikTok. What's going on, Rune? What is going on? Okay, so I'm trying to... Give me a second. I don't know why OBS won't let me pull chat out for YouTube, but give me a second. I got to get that. I'm trying to get that out so I can respond to your guys' questions too. Let me see.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Okay. Here we go. We've got observed. Again, guys, Washington, Arkansas, Benton, Arkansas. We've got a radar indicated Vernon, Missouri, Cedar, Missouri, St. Clair, Missouri. Pittsburgh, Oklahoma, Bourbon, Kansas, Vernon, Missouri, Pittsburgh, okay. Pittsburgh, Oklahoma, Pawnee, Nebraska, Richardson, Nebraska, Vernon, Missouri, and Dodge, Nebraska. We have lots of tornadoes.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
At least radar indicated tornadoes and a couple observed tornadoes right now moving through portions of the Central Plains, moving out east.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
El Dorado Springs, Fort Scott up there, Rich Hill, Lowry City up there in Missouri. Please get in a safe spot. We also do have some tornadoes up here in southeastern Nebraska. This one is moving just up to the north and west of Falls City. Doesn't look like it'll affect you, but I'd just be paying attention. It's going to shortly be moving It's moving in the direction of Rockport. It looks like in Tarkio, Missouri. So let's take a look and see if we have a good rotation here. I don't see a major rotation, but it's pretty decent actually, right there. So let's keep our eye on this one. Correlation coefficient, not much there. We've got a tornado warning. It looks like it might expire.
A new severe
right
thunderstorm
here.
warning has been
out
issued.
to the west of Nickerson, and this is up in Nebraska. Large hail core right there. This is moving towards Winslow.
New
and
information.
Hooper, Nebraska.
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
If you're on TikTok, you can turn your screen sideways so you can see this better. I don't know why this won't let me pull out my YouTube chat. This is
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Sorry if that's a little loud, but it got your attention. Hi there, how's St. Louis, Missouri? Everything's still out to your west right now. Everything is still out to your west. But we do, again, have a lot going on here. I want to look at this southern portion here. A lot of times we can get tornadoes along the southern nodes here. So let me dig into some of these thunderstorms down here. All right, this is probably most likely just a wind event. I don't see any notch in here, but we can go and take a look. Not bad. I mean, this is interesting. That's interesting, like it's trying to become a couplet. Let's take a look and see if there's any rotation on the reflectivity, if we can see any. You kind of actually can. I'm a little concerned with this thing moving towards Bowie. I'm a little concerned with this thing moving towards Bowie right here. It's not Tor warned. They have winds at around 60 plus miles per hour. Considerable damage. Golf ball plus size hail is being indicated. So pay attention down there. Strong line of storms right here. Wichita, Kansas. I don't believe you've got much going on right now. Most of this stuff is out to your north and east. Not impossible to see some storms still initiate out here and begin to move in that direction. So you got to keep paying attention. Stephen Hara. Yeah. Listen, I got a 2-year-old and a 14-year-old. So it's tough. I can't. I'll be doing this full time. Hopefully next year, but it's tough with the newborn. Gala and Shadow, but I have been in my Discord, and we've had some mods updating everyone in my Discord. So
a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Shout out Scala. I appreciate you guys. Southwest Oklahoma, we're not seeing much out here.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Something out here. I'm not too concerned. I would definitely stay alert, but really looks like your severe day is probably over. To northwest of Fayetteville, let's take a look at this storm again. It's pretty congested. A little bit of a couplet right here, heading up to the northeast towards Elm Springs.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Guys, we currently have 53 active alerts, 8 tornado warnings, and 27 active severe thunderstorm warnings.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
DFW is looking like it has a lot of bad weather up to its northwest. You can see it right there. Let's take our radar down here. So you guys got some bad storms moving through here, but if we don't see initiation soon down here, this stuff might skirt right up to your north, and you may end up being good. Lots of lightning here. This is a very strong storm. This is a particularly dangerous situation. There's an observed tornado, ping pong ball size hail, 70 plus mile per hour winds, and this is moving right into Hartstone. There is a notch right here. The tornado is out here. So let's take a look at that couplet. There it is. The tornado is right here. This is a very strong tornado on the ground, and this is headed up to the north and to the east. I do really quickly want to see if I can get...
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
One second, guys.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let me see if I can get this for you.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
1
issued.
second, guys. Why is that back there? Hold up. Oh, I see why.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Okay, let me see if we have a chaser on any of these guys. Give me a second.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Rude and crude. Wonder how much money we get in a month off them sons of bitches. I just need one. Yeah?
1 second. I'm just trying to see what's going on here, guys. Give me a second.
I think it's about $250,000 for a patent. I don't know.
Let's go.
For how long?
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Display capture. Let's capture. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to just get this in here for you.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
There we go. Okay. You guys can see that, actually. Okay, that's good. You guys can see that. You guys
New
can
information.
See that below.
This considerable
Okay,
severe
good.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
You guys can. Okay, let me actually delete that.
Is that a hook? Decent. That's a decent hook.
Alrighty. Let me see if we got any other chasers near any of these storms, guys, and then I'll continue to update you and answer your questions. Nope. Not much there. Let's see here. All right, not much going on right now, so we are going to go back
A new flash flood
to the
warning has
satellite
been
here
issued.
for now. Let's actually dive in here.
New information. This tornado warning
All right.
has been updated. New information.
What's going on,
This
NTX? Can
considerable
you check on Northern
severe
Missouri? Yep, I can do that
thunderstorm
for you.
warning has been updated.
I can do that for you. Let's take a look at that. Northern Missouri right now, we've got a flash flood warning, or radar indicated flash flood warning, and then we also have a severe thunderstorm warning up here. We can take a look at the radar. Let's go back to, sorry for that, guys. Sorry about that. We can go back to the reflectivity, and it's still not letting me pull my YouTube chat out for some weird reason.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
And yeah, big. This doesn't. I mean, strong winds and hail probably in here, but I don't think this is going to put down a tornado.
New
You don't have any
information.
good inflow
This
region
considerable severe
instability's not there.
thunderstorm warning has been
But
updated.
you know, I would hope that this saturates the air enough, or saturates the atmosphere enough so that it cools a little bit before this second squall moves off to the east and moves through northern Missouri. But we do have some tornadoes out here. This one is moving towards
New
just to
information.
the north of Falls
This
City.
considerable
Let's take a
severe
look at this. I want
thunderstorm
to see.
warning
This
has
is
been
southeastern
updated.
Nebraska. Definitely still a tiny little couplet there, so I'd get in a safe spot if you're anywhere out there.
A
Falls
new
City.
radar indicated tornado warning has been
If
issued.
you're out here in Springdale, let's take a look at this. A little bit of a messy setup, but we could still have a tornado on the ground. I always say if the tornado warning's there, take it seriously, regardless of if it's on the ground or not. Doesn't look too bad. Let's hope it's not. But Elm Springs, Lowell Rogers, I would get a safe spot right now. Bottom
A
floor,
new
home
severe
interior,
thunderstorm
in a
warning
closet,
has
in a
been
basement,
issued.
in a shelter. This is moving through. What is this? Cherokee Nation, Locust Grove, towards J.
New information. This
That's
severe
towards J,
thunderstorm warning has
Oklahoma.
been updated.
Let's take a look and see what we got here on the velocity. Very strong winds. May not be a tornado down, maybe a tornado down, but regardless, very, very strong straight line winds. We could have, yeah, they have 70+ mile per hour gusts in here right now. You can easily see that on the velocity. This is where we have our PDS right now. This is where we have our PDS observed tornado. This is heading
New
straight
information.
for Hearts,
This severe
Horn,
thunderstorm
and
warning has been
Wilburton,
updated.
Quinton, McAllister. We have some very, very potentially 2 strong tornadoes on the ground. It's hard to see, but definitely Hartshorn. This could go directly over you guys, and Haleyville. So please, please, please get in a safe spot. That could end up moving out towards Wilburton as well, and that's in southeastern Oklahoma, central to southeastern Oklahoma. And that's what we're looking at right now for our tornado warnings. It looks like we did maybe drop a
A
couple.
new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We do have these up here, just to the north of El Dorado Springs. Didn't see much rotation in here earlier, but again, you should always take these tornado warnings seriously. This is moving up to the north and east towards Lowry City and Osceola. We also have what looks to be maybe a decent tornado on the ground right here, moving up to the north and east. This is, I get lost sometimes when I'm zooming in and out. This is in Missouri, moving up to the north and east towards Richards, Metz, and Rich Hill. So you can see a little bit of spin in that base velocity. And I don't think we're going to have anything on the correlation coefficient, but we can see some turbulence probably in here if we go to, let's see.
New information.
not gonna show
This
us, man.
tornado warning has been updated.
High spectrum width here. There's a lot of turbulence in this area. All right. Let's answer some questions. Let's see. Rune, which one were you talking about? How's Kansas City looking? Kansas City is looking good for right now. There's some flash flooding concern in there, but you do have another round of storms that are going to move in potentially within the next 2 hours. These storms are moving up to the north and east, and they're somewhere around 50 to 70 miles out to your west and southwest. Maybe a little bit less than that. What's going on, Leanne? It's annoying the crap out of me that I don't have a normal setup right now because something's going on with OBS and it won't let me pull my chat out. It's bothering me so much. OBS, let me pull my chat out. Gosh. Why? So why would some local stations here say 70+ mile per hour winds tomorrow, but NWS says 20 to 25?
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Well, the 20 to 25 that they're talking about, NWS, that would be sustained. 70+ mile per hour winds would be gusts. You're never going to have 70 mile per hour gusts or 70 mile per hour sustained on like a normal day unless you're in a hurricane. That's probably what the difference is. How bad will it be in St. Louis? Hoping not too bad. Is it just me or did they stretch this enhanced out into the corner here? I think they did. You guys are just on the border of the enhanced, but it doesn't matter. You have to pay attention. Some strong severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings down here to the southwest of you guys. You guys got a while until you get to some of these storms. A few hours possibly, but there's potential that these hold strength. So not impossible to get a strong tornado out there, large hail, or very damaging straight line winds. I'd pay attention. Right now with the latest HRRR update, timing for you guys, let's take a look. Timing for you guys looks to be about when the worst weather could move through about 11 p.m. Central Time. So you got a while. What are they doing out there? Let's see here. 1 second. Let me do something.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
What are they doing out there? What are they doing out there? You guys like the new layout? Remember, on TikTok, you can turn your screen
New
sideways.
information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
You can turn your screen sideways to see this a little bit bigger. Don't spam. I'm going to block you if you spam, Manuel. We can go over Jefferson City. I've seen a few people asking. You guys are good right now. You just have some soaking. Everyone has a question. Let me, sorry, this radar is freezing up. This happens sometimes when there's too many people on Radar Omega. Let's get it moving. There we go. You guys got some not so bad storms out here directly to your west and southwest, but we have some damaging storms out there to your southwest, a little closer to 85 to 140 miles out there. So they're about an hour, a little over an hour, maybe a little bit less until these storms get to you. And hoping we get a lot of rain on the front end to lower some of the severity of these storms potentially. But yeah, you still have a good amount of time until these storms roll in. Still looking, obviously very violent out here.
A new considerable severe
to your west and
thunderstorm warning
southwest.
has been issued.
We have 55 active alerts, 28 thunderstorm warnings, 7 tornado warnings. So this storm is producing right now. Kind of, I don't know if I want to say more than expected, but at least as expected. As expected. I just made up a new word. Guys, I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious. You're a little worried about Minnesota.
Radar indicated tornado warning has been
think
issued.
you guys are good up there, guys. I think you're good. You got some thunderstorms rolling through. These aren't expected to be severe. Your upper level lows up there. There's a lot more stability in the atmosphere up here. So flash flooding maybe could be an issue up there, but tornado, hail, wind, not so much. Michael Scott quote for the win. That's right. Always keep a Red Bull near, guys. Always keep a Red Bull near. Does Kansas City get severe weather in June also? Yes. You guys can technically get severe weather any month of the year. May is your most active month on average. Activity-wise, it typically goes... Could be wrong. Activity-wise, it typically goes May's your most active, April 2nd, June's April 2nd most active, and then June's your third most active, and then it goes to March, I believe.
A new considerable severe
I know
thunderstorm warning
May
has
is
been
our most
issued.
active severe weather season across the country. But really March to June we have problems. That's our main section there. But we get severe weather before that and after that. But especially the first couple weeks of June, we're still kind of seeing this stuff. Yeah, everyone tells me that. Hey, this is only like
a new
70
severe thunderstorm warning has been
milligrams
issued.
of caffeine. These are the small ones, and I've only had like 4 today. I'm busy. I do love matcha though. Now that you said that crap, I'm curious to see if the low fires up another round into central Oklahoma. Yeah, so am I. Leanne. Out here. So am I. We still got some storms out here in Kansas, huh? There's some storms back here. We go out and we take a look at our national radar. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Plano, Texas. Northeastern Texas, you guys still got to pay attention. Yeah, Plano, Texas, you're looking good right now, but again, there's still time for our storms to initiate out here. Sun's still up,
A new
right?
flash flood warning has been issued.
They can initiate when the sun's down too. Jennifer Hawkins, Josh, Brooke, A. Cole. I appreciate you guys.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
A Cole, I don't know how to say it. Little Rock getting hit tonight. Think it might be good tornado weather. Little Rock does have to pay attention to the tornado threat, especially because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornado warnings out here to your west.
A new considerable
Yep,
severe
look at what B said up there
thunderstorm warning
pinned.
has been issued.
When asking for forecasts, please use regions and not cities. I'll answer cities. It makes it so much easier and quicker if, say you're in Tulsa. Say northeastern Oklahoma. I'll understand if you say northeastern Oklahoma. I'll understand it's up there. If you're up here in Mountain Home, say north central Arkansas, it's not going to make a difference, guys, if you're here or here with the big scope of a forecast. And if you're worried about a tornado that's going to hit you, maybe use the city. but not if you're wondering what your weather's going to be like moving forward. Thank you. Northeastern Kansas. See, this is a lot easier. So we can look up here. Northeastern Kansas. We got a lot going on. Squall right here. So if you are out into the east of Manhattan, Marysville, Junction City, down to Newton, yes, we have a lot of severe weather moving through here. There's a large hail and strong winds associated with some of these. You can see that said tornado possible. All sorts of hazards here. And we can take a look
severe thunderstorm
quickly
warning has been issued.
at the models. We think we're going to have another round firing up after this. That's going to move through, and we could get some more bad weather moving
A
through
new
late
radar
into the night, 1
indicated
2 a.m.,
tornado
so it's not going to
warning
be
has been issued.
done right away. North Mississippi. Let's go and take a look back at our national radar. North Mississippi, you guys are looking good. Tomorrow, we do have a decent threat in North Mississippi, so that's tomorrow's problem, and I will talk about that in my video. Hopefully, I can make tonight, or depending on how bad this weather gets. I'm going to try to stay up late tonight streaming if I can. This radar's not moving, but tomorrow, North Mississippi, you could have some bad weather very late and early into the morning. But tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, I think it's going to be something we're really going to have to watch with you guys. Not just North Mississippi, central to northern Mississippi. Oh, sorry, I'm looking out here, but still same thing. Mississippi and I was looking at Louisiana. Mississippi and Louisiana, same thing. This is really a threat for tomorrow, but watch it early into the morning. Central Illinois. Central Illinois, again, this is going to be pretty late. I want to go and give you guys, I wanted to give you guys a look at, a lot of people have questions about timing. So let me go over the questions about timing. Please pay attention. You guys can see right there, particularly dangerous situation in TikTok. If you are only seeing it small, hit that little button on the side, turn your phone so you can see this a little better. Hopefully you can see it when it's sideways. Particularly dangerous situation, location, Haskell, Oklahoma, Latimer, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma.
New information.
We have
this severe
hail at around 2
thunderstorm
inches,
warning
max
has been
gust.
updated.
They don't know yet. Observed. Damage threat considerable. So these are going to keep giving you that information over there. Central Illinois. Yeah. So let's take a look at the latest HRRR. And Central Illinois, stuff starts to go downhill at around 1. But I always say pay attention at least an hour before that. These models can be wrong on timing. I would say around 1. So
new information.
This looks like
thunderstorm warning has
potential
been
flash
updated.
flooding, strong winds, and hail. This type of setup it's going to be tough to put a tornado down in there. It's very congested, no clean inflow regions.
New information.
So
This severe
not impossible.
thunderstorm
Not
warning has
impossible.
been
I'm
updated.
more worried about flooding, hail, and wind out here, straight line winds, than I am tornadoes. But not impossible. So you're going to have a way to get alerts through the night. It's getting dark out here in Springfield. Let's take a look at what's going on near Springfield. And then Southwest Missouri. I will do that in 1 second.
Warning has been issued.
Yep, let's look at Springfield right here. We've got a lot of storms out to your west, to your northwest, to your southwest.
New information. This
Moving
considerable
up here,
severe
and we do have some
thunderstorm warning
severe
has
thunderstorm
been
warnings and
updated.
tornado warnings down to your southwest. So have alerts on. Pay attention, Springfield. I'm glad you're in here if you're in Springfield, and for anyone else, just you don't have to watch me. Watch someone. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to pull this up really quickly.
New information. This
on
considerable
the
severe
display
thunderstorm warning has been
So
updated.
here is what is going on. You can see right here. I hope you guys can see this.
New information.
We have
This severe thunderstorm warning has
very,
been updated.
very strong LLJ pushing out here from central Texas, lower level jet. We have high humidity. Sorry, 1 second here. Sorry. High dew points. This is not going to let me draw.
A new
High dew
severe
points,
thunderstorm
high heat,
warning
guys.
has
We
been
have
issued.
a lot of moisture in the air. Moist air is extremely buoyant. We have a lot of ascent throughout the region, and these winds down here look fast. I mean, I'm concerned. I'm concerned what I'm seeing on the radar down here too. This could get going soon. This could get going again, or this could get going soon. This right here, it looks like it's just going to feed this area for quite a while. So that's what we need to pay attention to. Of course, every time I draw something that looks like that, that's just what it is. So this is going to feed into here. This is where we're going to get rotations. Rotation in the upper atmosphere, we have winds moving westerly, and down here, obviously, we have them moving southwesterly and southerly. So this is going to cause this entire sector to rotate, moving through eastern Oklahoma, southern Missouri, Arkansas. Yeah, the jet looks strong. I was looking at this on the HRRR earlier, and it decided it wanted 85 to 90 mile per hour winds just above our heads, and it looks like that is coming true. So That is what we're watching there. Oh, so the rotation will hit exactly where I live. Cool, cool, cool. I don't think it's too cool, Haley. No, you should be good. Just stay alert. I mean, yeah, there's just a lot of rotating thunderstorms in there. Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy. Okay, thanks for the cowboy hat. I know I probably missed the timing. I'll figure out a way to see those better, probably before my next stream. I'm always trying to fix stuff. Jenna, Brett, Jennifer, Josh, I appreciate you guys. In Collinsville, Illinois, is Collinsville, Illinois in the path for tonight? Where is Collinsville, Illinois? South, west, north, east? Southwest, southeast, east of St. Louis. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you guys are in the slight risk. You have an enhanced out to your west. You guys, and the threat's going to be pretty late for you guys, 11, 12, 1. So not a huge tornado threat out there, but some tornado threat out here in Illinois. And I'm concerned about flooding, hail, and wind. Straight line winds. Rest of the night for Kansas City.
This
You
severe
guys still have
thunderstorm warning has been
at
updated.
least a few hours because you have a line of severe thunderstorms out here to your west. We still have a PDS, guys. This is in Haskell, Oklahoma, Latimer, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma. So let's quickly get down here and take another look at this. This is about to go over Wilburton. If it hasn't already, let's take a look. Very strong tornado, guys. Very strong tornado. I do want to try to see if we do have a chaser on it. Let's see. This guy's right behind it. Okay, he's behind it. Not on it yet. Very strong tornado. We can try to see if we can get a reading on the winds in here, but it's pretty obvious it's a strong tornado. 102 miles per hour right there on that radar. At 102. 90 on the storm relative velocity. High velocity, we've got 101. This is easily hundreds all through here. Hundreds all out here. So easily a very, very, very strong tornado. This is moving. Let's get this exact direction. Okay, it just went. I hope it didn't go directly over Haleyville and Hartshorn, but it may have. There's going to need to be people out there because there was a direct strike or very close to a direct strike in Hartshorn and Haleyville, and I'm very concerned there could be a lot of bad damage and injuries in that area.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
New radar indicated tornado warning. There we go. You can see there down at the bottom. How's Nebraska? Mostly Omaha. You guys right now do have some severe thunderstorm warnings off into your northwest. So let's take a look at this. Reflectivity. This looks like a strong line of wind and hail. So
this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It's moving a little bit up to the north and west, so maybe Omaha gets lucky, but
a new severe thunderstorm warning has
pay
been
attention
issued.
to that, please. Right now, it does not look like there is. Well, yeah. Let's actually take a look and see if anything's rotating up here. I don't see any major rotation on here. I just see a strong boundary of wind. Strong line of wind.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let me double check this tornado down here just to the west of Falls City, and we do have some rotation in this. So Falls City, please get somewhere safe.
Has been updated.
What time for Little Rock? Also, nice name, Connor. Yeah, let's take a look at Little Rock.
New information.
Timing.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let me actually, here, let me give you Little Rock timing here.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So Little Rock, you could get some bad weather as early as 11 p.m. Central. Maybe as early as 10, but 11 p.m. Central. Things look to really go downhill as we get into around 1 in the morning. And it could be pretty dicey until about 8
A
a.m.
new flash flood warning has been issued.
Pretty nocturnal threat. Pretty nocturnal threat. I want to fix one thing. I'm just learning with the new setup.
A new severe thunderstorm
I want to make sure
warning has
things are
been
working
issued.
all correctly, because this is what I'm going to be using moving forward. And yep, we just want things to work. And I can only really know while I'm streaming.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Guys.
New information.
Let me go over these tornadoes really quickly. I'm trying to see when this one's going to pop up here. Still a PDS tornado on the ground. Latimer, Oklahoma, Haskell, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma. If you're anywhere near there, please be aware of what's going on. This is right here. It went straight through Hartshorn, and I'm concerned it did a lot of damage.
A new destructive thunderstorm warning
and it's
has
headed
been
up
issued.
to the northeast towards Wilburton now.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Okay. We also have this radar indicated tornado again. Delaware, Oklahoma, Maize, Oklahoma, St. Clair, Missouri radar indicated tornado. Vernon, Missouri radar indicated tornado. Cook, Texas. Love, Oklahoma. Grayson, Texas. Marshall, Oklahoma. We're going to go look at that one right now. Sequoia, Oklahoma. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Cherokee, Oklahoma. And Adair, Oklahoma. So let's take a look at this. Any of my mods that are in here, by the way, a lot of times I'm answering questions, and if you guys see something interesting on the radar or one of these radar indicated tornadoes that you want me to look at that looks like it may have a good couplet on the velocity radar, let me know in the Discord. I'm going to go on Weather Talk so you guys can...
A new severe thunderstorm
For anyone who doesn't know, if you sub, you
issued.
do get access to the Discord if you're a YouTube member. So I'm going to open my Discord on here and let me know in Weather Talk if there's anything specifically you think I should be looking at, just because I can't look at everything at once. Okay, so I'm in Weather Talk now, so I'm watching that. Thankfully, most of that area is very rural. Yeah. What's going on, Charles? What's going on? This thing keeps disappearing. Classic Radar Omega. How's Iowa? Iowa's getting a lot of soaking rain. You could have some strong thunderstorms moving into central Iowa, really into western Iowa within the next 30 minutes to an hour, but into central and eastern Iowa through the night, late night, midnight and on. How's the DFW? We did want to go and take a look at this. DFW is pretty good right now, but we did want to take a look at this. Golf ball size hail. Sorry, 60 miles per hour gusts plus, and there's a little bit of a notch in here, and I think this may be our tornado. What a weird shape for a tornado warning, but I guess they're putting counties in it. Tough to see. Tough to see.
New information.
There's something going on
this
here
tornado
and here.
warning has been updated.
Let's take a look at our high-res velocity. Yeah, so I think we're looking at this right here, guys. This radar, I don't know if this is far from, this must be far. Yeah, this is what we're looking at right here. So that's moving into Oklahoma right now. It looks like it's going to cross, I think, I-35, if that's what it is, Interstate 35, headed towards Marietta, Oklahoma. Lots of radar distortion on this one, guys.
A new considerable
but
severe
I'm looking at the notch on
thunderstorm
the
warning has
reflectivity
been
right
issued.
here, and I think it's right here. So, or right here. But regardless, it's here, guys.
A new severe thunderstorm
May not be on the ground, but it could
warning
touch
has
down
been issued.
Thackerville and Marietta. Get into a safe spot. Yeah, is this far from, like, what's the closest radar here? What's it using? It's not even that far from the DFW radar. I don't know why that's so distorted there. Could you check Iowa City, Iowa, please? Just wondering. Bam, I appreciate you. Yeah, you guys have a super late, kind of weak threat tonight. Here you go. Could have some thunderstorms rolling in as we get into around 10, 11 tonight. A lot of soaking rain. Could see some thunderstorms all the way through the early morning hours. So, again, I think up here we're going to be dealing with the flooding, maybe small hail and wind issue. Tornado
New
chances are
information.
pretty low.
This tornado warning has been updated.
Updated tornado warning. Okay, let's take a look at that. Latimer, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma, Haskell, Oklahoma. In that area, remember, you do have a PDS tornado right now. Okay, I don't believe we got that update yet. All right. 1 second. 1 second. Move that. I want to make sure you guys can see this.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
All right. Updated tour. Let's see here. Confirmed tornado warning. Okay, so Adair, Oklahoma. God, these are hard names to say. Sequoia, Oklahoma. Okay.
New information. This considerable
Still PDS
severe
down here.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Observed tornado. This is the one. This is our warning right here that we just heard going. Do I do a good siren, guys? This is the one right here. So let's take a look at it. We have it observed right now, and so we might have a chaser near it. Now, there it is. I mean, there's the notch, guys. This is going over Gore. This is going over Gore, Oklahoma. This is exactly where we thought it could be the worst. Down here to the I was saying southeast Oklahoma earlier today. Geez, this thing looks strong down here. Why does this say radar indicator right now? This thing is 100% on the ground. There's no one near it apparently. Oh my gosh. 111 miles per hour. Okay, guys, this thing is headed off. Oh my gosh, this is a very, very strong tornado. I don't know if we're gonna have a debris field if it's out in the plains, but this is headed out towards Wilburton. Hopefully it misses to the north, but McCurtain, Kinta, Straggler, please take shelter right now. Take shelter right now. That is a strong tornado. Let's go back here and take a look at this observed tornado. Again, high velocity. Let's see. There it is. You can see the notch right here. So we have a circulation in here headed up to the northeast. Marble City, Stillwell, West Fork, and Fayetteville. It's heading up in that direction. Farmington. Let's all pay attention to this, please. We've had many strong tornadoes already today, and it's going to continue for a little bit. Let's take one more look down here at this one as well.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Yeah, we've had a good amount in Oklahoma already.
A new severe
Omaha,
thunderstorm
Nebraska.
warning has been issued.
You guys do have some severe thunderstorm warnings out to your west here. Looking like damaging straight line winds are possible with some small hail. Not seeing a tornado in here. It's an interesting notch going on up there though. So we'll take a look at the velocities. You know, does this thing want to
New
rotate?
information.
Maybe I'd pay
This
attention if
tornado
I was out in
warning has been
Herman.
updated.
Mondamin, Missouri Valley. I'd pay attention out there. It looks like it may
New
be
information. This severe
trying
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
to rotate. So yeah, that's possible developing funnel clouds. So we'll keep our eye on that one as well. Trailer winds are horrible. I know. Right now they're only thinking 60-mile-per-hour gusts in there. I don't know. Could be a little bit more though, based on the look of it.
A new considerable severe
Let's hope not.
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let's hope not. Let's see here. Arkansas. Here we go. Arkansas down here. You've got a lot of bad weather out to your west. This is going to be moving your direction. Obviously, it's going to be enter western Arkansas within the hour. And we could see it out here around Little Rock in the next few hours. So if we go back
New
here
information.
to our...
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Lots going on. If we go out here to our HRRR and we move forward in time, here we go. A little rock.
This
I mean,
severe
we'll
thunderstorm
have to
warning
see.
has been updated.
I'm a little concerned. We could get some isolated, strong to severe thunderstorms out here ahead of our main boundary, and these could potentially spin something up. So this timing right now that we're looking at would be around 7 to 9 p.m.
New information.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
This
not.
tornado
If
warning
that
has
does
been
not,
updated.
if those don't fire up there, then it's looking more like a nocturnal threat, which isn't much better. Only reason I can think the PDS is radar indicated is how ruled is. That's yes. I still don't think they should do that though. We don't know who's on the roads out there. You know what I mean? There's still people driving. I don't know. Oh, it's not near anyone, so let's take it off. Even though we've got 160 mile per hour winds whipping in a wedge tornado. I don't know. That's a decision. Can you look at Clinton, Missouri, please? I want to make sure my dad will be okay. Pam, I appreciate the start. Yeah, Clinton, Missouri.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Severe thunderstorm warning. There you go.
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right. Clinton, Missouri. Let me see here. Still here. The one headed for me dissipated. Okay. We're up here in Clinton, Missouri. We do have two tornado warnings down to the
New
south.
information.
There's
This
probably
severe
some hail
thunderstorm
and
warning
some
has been updated.
high winds in here. So let's break this down a little bit more. Let's break this down a little bit more. Decent rotation here headed up towards Lowry City. We could have a strong tornado on the ground here. It is possible. Let's see if we can see anything in our correlation coefficient. Yeah, a little bit. Could have a little bit of a debris field. Could just be issue with the radar, but this is
A new
moving
considerable
up to the north and
severe
east.
thunderstorm
This does look
warning
like
has been
I
issued.
would say that this is going to stay east of Clinton, but I don't know. These storms are curving a little bit up into more towards the
A new
north
severe
as we get
thunderstorm
up here.
warning has
So
been
I would
issued.
say if he's in Clinton, he should have a plan to take shelter right now. You can see the rotation right here in the reflectivity, and it's moving kind of like this. So I'm hopeful that it misses Clinton, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a close call. Will Dallas get anything? Possibly. You know, there's not much down to the south and southwest, which is where all these storms are motioning from. But it's possible to get some more storms firing up here as we move through the night.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Marion, Kansas. Can you do Union, Missouri? I'm out of town and my cats
New
are at the
information.
house. Yeah.
This flash flood warning has been updated.
Did I spell onion, Missouri? Union, Missouri. There's nothing out there right now, but there is going to be some heavy downpours, potentially strong winds and hail later. I don't think we're going to have the craziest tornado threat out there, but it's not impossible. But there's still a few hours really before they probably even hear any thunder rumble. This is Radar Omega right here. Let's take a look at the latest HRRR, guys. Let's take a look at the latest HRRR. All right. Let's see here.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All righty. Let's look down here. We've got I want the HRRR 22Z, please, and thank you. Here we go. Here's what models are thinking for the rest of the night. Let's take a good look at this. Really wanting to hold Some
New
damaging
information.
storms
This
down here,
severe
potentially
thunderstorm warning
tornadic.
has been updated.
Here, northwestern Arkansas through central to southern Missouri, central to southwestern Missouri, and then eastern Oklahoma, specifically southeastern Oklahoma. Potential for some strong storms still here, though, eastern Kansas as we push in through the night. And it wants to carry some of these storms all the way out here into southeastern Missouri as well. We're talking...
A new severe
we're
thunderstorm
talking
warning
midnight
has been
at
issued.
this point. So I do want to quickly take a look. Some of you might find this interesting and see if we can see what the HRRR is thinking for tomorrow. We're not going to be able to go far enough. We need our OOZ, but actually let's look at the 18. Okay, the HRRR. The HRRR is pulling this threat a little bit down, downgrading this threat a little bit for tomorrow, which is great news. But we'll have to take a deeper look at that after the 00Z comes out. So let's go back to Radar Mega and let me answer your questions. Hey, checking in from Owensboro, Kentucky. What time are we thinking? For tomorrow?
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has
Because
been updated.
we're not really going to be seeing much tonight. But if we do want to use the 18Z and go into tomorrow, I want to try to focus on
New
today.
information. This
I'll
severe thunderstorm
quickly
warning
look at
has been updated.
our timing. Yeah, we got to talk about what's going on right there. For Owensboro, yeah, strong thunderstorms could be moving in 4 a.m. for you guys. And then the second round, this is going to be tomorrow. This looks more like 4 p.m. tomorrow when things could initiate and be a little bit dangerous. All right, we've got a tornado warning.
A new
extended.
radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
New radar indicated tornado warning. We got 70 plus mile per hour winds in here. This is moving off into the northeast towards Fort Smith.
A new severe thunderstorm
Fort Smith,
warning has been
Oklahoma,
issued.
Arkansas. I guess it's Arkansas technically. Fort Smith, Arkansas. And let's take a look at this. Radar indicated. Well, okay, they just extended this. Yeah, this is very clearly a tornado on the ground headed towards McCurtain, Oklahoma. Please get underground, get in a storm shelter, get to the bottom floor of your home in a closet.
New information. This
smash
tornado
overhead,
warning
pills
has
overhead.
been updated.
Very strong tornado heading straight out there towards McCurtain. Not a ton of time.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let's see if we can take another look at the CC here. Man, I can tell I'm burnt out, guys. Too much severe weather lately. Cutter, can you please look at Clinton, Missouri? Didn't we just look at Clinton, Missouri? We did look at Clinton, Missouri. It's right here.
A
I know
new
exactly where it
flash
is on the
flood
map.
warning has been issued.
Yeah, you got a tornado warning down to your south. And this tornadic activity looks like it's going to move off
A
to
new
the east of
severe
Clinton. I would
thunderstorm
still be
warning
paying
has been
very
issued.
close attention, and I'd be in a safe spot if I were in Clinton. Because it could be large hail and very strong straight line winds. And you know, these tornadoes don't move in a perfect line. So Call City, golf ball size hail, considerable damage threat up there in north central Oklahoma. Let's take a look, dive into a
New
couple
information.
more of these
This severe
potential
thunderstorm
tornadoes.
warning has been updated.
Here we go. There's a decent notch in this one right here, heading up to the northeast towards Stillwell, Oklahoma.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
So I think, you know, this does look like we have a tornado on the ground right now, heading up to the north and east towards Stillwell, Oklahoma. Please take shelter. Please take shelter if you're up there. Marble City, this thing could move just to the north of you, but I'd take shelter if I was in Marble City as well. Let's take another look at this one down here. Again,
a new radar
radar's not seeing
indicated
anything
tornado
crazy here,
warning
but we
has
could
been
have
issued.
something on the ground here. So Marietta and Madill, Oklahoma, Maddle, Oklahoma, however you pronounce it, I don't care, but you know who I'm talking about. Take shelter just in case. This is a very interesting look. Why does it look like there's a tornado wrapped around right here? Let's look at our velocity. Because that's literally it right there. That's crazy how you can see that on the reflectivity. So well. Look at this inflow region right here. Look at the inflow region. Here's the tornado. Here's the spin RFD. It's a sideways hook. It's a sideways hook. Very interesting. But that's a strong tornado, and this is running along whatever this 4 road is. Headed straight for Hestdale. I don't know if there's anyone who lives there, but and this is moving out to the east towards Dover and Topeka. If this thing long tracks, Topeka Kansas
A
City,
new
you guys
severe
got to be prepared if
thunderstorm
this thing
warning
long
has
tracks.
been
But
issued.
right now, this is pretty far out to the west, but we need to watch this. Medill? Okay. Looks like I could possibly miss Fort Smith. I would keep an eye on the one in Wilburton. Yep. I've been eyeing that storm for a minute. I have a friend in Fort Smith, so I'm concerned. Yeah, let's take another look
A
at
new
Fort Smith.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Take another look at Fort Smith. Okay.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
This thing is strong. It's pretty far. It would have to stay on the ground for a pretty long time, but we've seen tornadoes track a lot farther than 40 miles, which is what the distance it is from Fort Smith. So, Fort Riley, Kansas. You guys looking pretty good. Most of this severe weather is out to your east, but we are expecting these storms later tonight. You guys are not going to be done once these are out, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, but that's going to be quite a while for you guys. Probably going to avoid most severe weather until later into the night. Yeah, this right here is Radar Omega that I'm using. And then I have an overlay set up that obviously gives me that it's just every single time that the National Weather Service updates an advisory, takes it down, places one, whatever, it immediately gets shot to my OBS. And so like when you're hearing these announcements, it's this, like someone at the National Weather Service is clicking enter to put the warning out, and it's probably a 6-second delay, maybe. I don't even know if it's that long. It's like almost instant. Because I have in my Discord right now too, I get the NWS. I have an NWS bot,
New
like an
information.
AI bot that does the
This
same
tornado warning has been updated.
thing. And yep, the same time you hear it in my live, it immediately pops up on my Discord. So there it is. So I have like a bunch. I have like probably 3 different things that are immediately getting all the updates. Eufaula, Oklahoma. Oh my gosh! Someone show me how to pronounce that in chat. Eufaula. Does anyone want to tell me how to say it? Eufaula. Oh, Eufaula. I was pretty close. Yeah, you guys luckily are just up to the northwest of these tornado warnings, and these are moving pretty much away from you. I'd be shocked if this thing would just went and veered off to the left. Don't think that's going to happen. That is not the way these storms are moving. So you're looking pretty good there. We could have some of these storms here take a little bit farther of a northern route. But again, after this, we could have some more strong storms moving in on the backside. We're going to have to still wait. The HRRR does want some heavier rain and thunderstorms later in the night, but this looks to be your main threat right now. So looking pretty good, but you do have a lot of severe weather just to your south and east. So let's hope that stuff doesn't shift to the north. Leanne. How do you know how to pronounce every single city? Are you an English teacher? Because every time TikTok says it, you say it at the same time, so I know you're not looking at TikTok. Are you an English teacher? Every single time I ask how to pronounce something, you know exactly how to pronounce it. It's incredible. Okay, anyways, back to it. Real recognize real. Leanne was definitely winning
New
spelling
information.
bees back
This
in elementary
severe
and middle school,
thunderstorm warning
for
has
sure.
been updated.
Maybe even national spelling bees. Oh, you live in Oklahoma? Okay, I don't know how. I lived in Florida for 20 years. Sorry, 24 years. I don't know how to pronounce 70% of the cities. But also, I'm a math and science person, not an English person. Okay, let's see. Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska, you guys good. You got some severe weather out here to your west. It's moving. It's moving very slow. This stuff has been out to your west for so long. Go walk outside. You probably see a bunch of big anvil clouds out there. I was concerned about a little bit of rotation up to the north and west.
This tornado warning has been updated.
All right, we got a confirmed tornado warning in Adair, Oklahoma, and Cherokee, Oklahoma. We got a lot going on, guys. I did want to really quickly check and see if we did still have some rotation up here. You can see we have this notch here. We definitely have a hail core. You can see the bright pinks there. So those are very high cloud tops, strong updrafts happening up here. And we have a little bit, we have directional shear, but we also have a little bit of rotation, like a funnel cloud's trying to form. We're not expecting violent tornadoes this far north today, but it's never impossible. Let's take a quick look at our alerts. You can see we have 54 active alerts, 26 active severe thunderstorm warnings, and 5 active tornado warnings.
New information.
Particularly
this
dangerous
severe
situation
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
in Latimer, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma, and Haskell, Oklahoma, still moving up to the northeast. Let's take another look at this.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
McCurtain, get underground. If you can, Kyoto, Cowling, get in a safe spot. Stigler, Oklahoma, that's a very dangerous situation. This does look like a decent tornado on the ground, and it is observed heading towards Stillwell. And if we move down here,
a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's right here. This is the one it's talking about. That just notified us. 65-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail. This is moving out into the east northeast towards Lindsay and Gainesville, Texas, and everywhere in between. Let's take another look at these up here to the south of Clinton. Still looking like it's going to miss Clinton, but oh my gosh, we could have a big tornado on the ground right here. At least it looks like a mesocyclone. This thing is spinning. These cloud tops are spinning. And it's going through Lowry City right now. I don't even know. If the radar is lagging at all, this is in Lowry City. Lowry City, you may have like 30 seconds, if it's not already on top of you, to get in a shelter or to get to the bottom floor of your home in a closet, in a bathtub, something. This might be going directly over Lowry City right now, and I really hope I'm wrong.
A new radar
Let me take
indicated
a look real
tornado
quick to see
warning
what
has
we
been
got
issued.
going on with chasers.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let me see. No one up there. This is an interesting location to be. Okay, not much going on there. Whoa. Okay. Leanne's just awesome sauce like that, huh? Back in the day when I was in middle school, our
New
geography
information.
class teacher
This severe thunderstorm
made a
warning
point
has
of
been
teaching us how to
updated.
pronounce town names. Not to me. Joplin, Missouri. Joplin, Missouri. Shout out to Doug Heddy.
New information.
Joplin,
this
Missouri.
considerable severe
Let's take
thunderstorm warning
I know
has
where
been
Joplin is,
updated.
but there's so much going on the screen. Here we go. Joplin, Missouri. Oh, I didn't realize Joplin was so big. It's actually a pretty big city. I mean, all things considered. You guys aren't looking too bad right now. You've got a bunch of bad weather down to your south and to your east. This stuff looks like it's probably going to miss you based on the direction it's traveling. But we could have some more strong thunderstorms develop out here along this boundary and along this line and move off. To the
New
north. So your
information.
night is
This severe
very likely not
thunderstorm
over.
warning has been updated.
I think someone said Fayetteville, but there's a Fayetteville in like every state. We're gonna assume they mean Fayetteville, Arkansas. Guys, if you're in a city that maybe you don't know, Fayetteville is a very common city name. There's probably a Fayetteville in every single one of these states here. There's been a Fayetteville in every city I've lived in, or every state I've lived in. I've lived in 5. So here we go.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Stillwell, Lincoln, Prairie Grove, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Yes, and we were going over this earlier, and Springdale. You do have potentially 2 tornadoes on the ground moving towards you. One looks to be potentially violent. Still pretty far. I would, even though it's pretty far, I would get in a shelter right now. This tornado looks like it's maybe only 35 miles to your southwest, and it very well could go through Fayetteville. So, pretty far, though. Pretty far right now. We're talking, you've at least got a 30-minute head start right now. And we'll keep checking back in on this one. I think we talked about this one about 10 minutes ago, but we'll keep checking in on this one. The thing is, the farther these storms go out east, the more they're going to begin to steer to their north, likely, because of the way that this upper level low is moving up through the northern plains. So I'm concerned that that's going to take it through Fayetteville or Springdale. So we do have to watch that very closely. Have your plan right now. Know where you're going. Know where you're going. Bottom floor of your home, interior, in a closet, in a bathtub, but
this
the mattress over you,
warning
pillows
has
over
been
you,
updated.
in a basement. Basement's great. If you have a neighbor who has a basement, go into their basement. And continue to watch this stream or someone's stream or listen to Noah or just, I don't care if you're watching me, but continue to listen and get updates. Fort Smith, Arkansas.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let's go here. Yeah, you know, listen, if this long tracks Fort Smith, Arkansas, you have to pay attention. There's going to
A
be
new
very strong
considerable
straight line
severe
winds,
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
hail, and possible tornado for Fort Smith about an hour out, maybe a little bit less. You guys just got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible, 70+ mile per hour winds. Look at that timing. Give me half a second, guys.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I want to show you guys where all these tornado warnings are quickly, so I'm going to put this up on the side. If you do turn your
New information. This considerable severe
if you
thunderstorm
do turn your
warning
phone
has
to the
been
side, you'll be able to
updated.
see these tornado warnings on the right side in all the counties that they're in and that they're moving into. If you flip on TikTok, give me half a second. Half a second. Let's get in. Bear with me. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me, chat. 1 second. We don't want to do that. 1 second. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Let's get into some more questions. I gotta plug this in.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has
Got a lot
been
going
issued.
on. I want to update everyone. Again, before I take questions again, let's run through this. Observe tornado at Deer, Oklahoma, Washington, Arkansas. These are mostly moving off to the east, northeast, so know where you are if you're around these areas. Haskell, Oklahoma, Latimer, Oklahoma, LaFleur, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma. Then we've got Cherokee, Oklahoma, Waubonsee,
A new
Kansas.
flash flood warning has
Dan's
been
probably
issued.
making fun of me. St. Clair, Missouri, Henry, Missouri, Adair, Oklahoma, Cherokee, Oklahoma. We already said that. Latimer, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma, and Haskell. This is still
A
a
new
PDS
severe
particularly
thunderstorm warning has been
dangerous
issued.
situation. Very, very dangerous tornado on the ground. And I want to take another look and see if this thing is still looking insane. Let's look at our velocities. Not seeing anything in the velocities. Is it up here? What the heck happened to this thing? Are they going to let this expire? Okay, it's about to expire. Tornado fell apart a little bit, which is good.
This
Right for
tornado
whatever
warning
Wilmington,
has been
but I would
updated.
still treat that like there's a tornado on the ground. Feds, I appreciate you, St. Nick. Lily.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
All right, let's take a look here. Someone said Nixon, Missouri. Okay, let's not spam, please. Let's move our radar up here to the north. Yeah, you guys are experiencing some severe thunderstorms right now. Your average ones, 70+ mile per hour gusts are possible, and some small hail right now. Hopefully this soaks your air enough so that this tornado threat is dampened down a little bit as it moves up towards you, but you guys have quite a while to go in the severe threat. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I agree with you, Dredge. Woo! Man. I'm here not paying attention to chat right now. I'm cooking. Okay. B. What's going on? Ottawa, Kansas for the rest of the night. It looks like everything is just barely missing the NWS area. Ottawa, Kansas. Ottawa, Kansas. You guys have a lot out to your west. Pay attention. Any of these could go tornadic, and you are going to have bad thunderstorms at least moving into your region within a couple hours or less, maybe within an hour. 3 spicies from Dredge. 3 spicies. Hey, someone told me that I need a catchphrase, guys. And I think I do. If you guys have any ideas of what my catchphrase should be, just let me know. Other than yeehaw, ride 'em cowboy. Because I do say that a lot. Yeehaw, ride 'em cowboy. Wait, did I get it? Oh, that had to have been close. Spicy corn salsa. Yeah, you know, listen, we're the spicy crew. So that's just it. Join the spicy climate crew, okay? Oh, let's go, Yali. A lot. Okay. Just one more Red Bull. Yeah, right.
New information.
Okay, I'm going to keep answering questions. By the way, you guys want to know why I drink so much Red Bull? My cousin works for Red Bull. She's like the social media hiring manager for Red Bull. Super sick. She gets to travel like the world. It's crazy. And she has me on their list. So they send me like 100. They send me like 2 cases of 100 Red Bull of any type of Red Bull I want, any flavors, even if they're not in. And they show up at my door at the beginning of every month. So I have about 150 to maybe like 300 to 400 Red Bull right here. And they just sit there. I don't know what to do.
New information.
Okay.
This tornado warning has been updated.
There are kids in poor countries without Red Bull. I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm going to keep drinking it. Anyways. Don't clip that. Let's see. Fremont, Nebraska. Let's go take a look. Fremont, Nebraska. Strong thunderstorms near you. Oof. Listen, not looking tornadic just based off the reflectivity, but hail, strong winds are possible. Let's take a look at the velocities. Nothing too wild. Nothing too wild. And that's why they don't have that severe thunderstorm warning over you. So not too bad. You probably get some nice thunder and lightning from this thing and some soaking rain, but not too bad. Still worried about this thing going tornadic heading out towards Mondamin. North of Herman, south of Tecoma. I need that Red Bull plug, right? It's awesome. It's sick.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I wish I had this with high noons. What'd you say, guys? What? Anyways. Warsaw, Missouri,
New
please. Sure, let's go take a look at that.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Warsaw, Missouri. That is a good question because you will have a radar indicated in tornado moving in and around Lowry City and whoa. Wait, are you actually in Warsaw, Missouri? The person who asked?
A new
Take
severe
shelter like
thunderstorm
immediately.
warning has been issued.
Are you actually in Warsaw, Missouri?
New
Where's that
information.
person?
This severe thunderstorm
Or you just wanted me to
warning
look at
has
this?
been updated.
Is that person in Warsaw? Okay, no, but family is. They need to get underground in I would if they in a basement if anything. If their neighbor has a basement, this could be a very very strong tornado. Man, it looks like it may miss just to the northwest, but I would not take any chances. I'm hoping this thing is going to miss just to the northwest, but let's take a look at the winds we quickly have in this. Yeah, we're pushing close to 100 miles per hour just on the base velocity. Here we go in here, 130 mile per hour. Okay, this is one of those. This is a SIGTOR EF2 plus potentially.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This probably needs a PDS on it right now, and it doesn't have one.
New information.
Oh God, this is an interesting name.
Warning
But
has been
Tightwad,
updated.
Tightwad, get underground. Warsaw, get underground. Opportunity Farms, Finney, get underground, get in a basement, get in a closet, bottom floor of your home. We just saw 130 plus mile per hour winds on this radar, and it's moving directly through Lowry City right now, and it is
New
not
information.
PDS'd. It
This
is not tornado
considerable
emergency.
severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I'm hoping this is just really strong directional shear, and this isn't a couplet. I'm hoping that this isn't spinning on the ground, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm hoping this is just a freaking mesocyclone that is spinning violently in the air. But we're seeing... ...130 miles per hour. Okay. Looks a little bit better on that next pass. Okay, hopefully this thing is lifting. I don't know, though. This looks bad. So, anyways... Let's hope that stays, up to the northwest. Kansas City, Kansas. Don't worry, you don't have to say the Kansas part. We know where Kansas City is. Doesn't make a difference what side of the border you're on, guys. Is there like border wars? Do people in Kansas City, Missouri hate people in Kansas City, Kansas? That's why they don't just say Kansas City. I'm just messing with you guys. No, yeah, you guys got some very strong thunderstorms out to your west. Your night is by no means close to over. We probably got a few 3 to 4 hours where we could still see violent thunderstorms, and then we could potentially see a little bit of a nocturnal threat if we get a little bit more initiation out here to the west, which we have some. Notice why we have this little marginal tail sticking out right now. And these are going to be moving to the east. Actually, this looks like a pretty intense squall line right here moving towards Ness City, Oklahoma. This looks like we probably got 70 decibels. Let's see. 68 decibels, 70 decibels. Thunderstorm. So this thing is this is a
new information. This tornado warning has been
thunderstorm
updated.
pushing against the tropopause. This has probably got a decent amount of hail in it, or large hail in it. We can't see any velocities out here, but not tornadic heading out to the east there. At least doesn't look like it. WX Storm Center with 70 lightning bolts. What is going on, dude? Alrighty. What does it look like for Fort Sill?
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Here we go. We still learning that enhanced. Well, that might change. Let's get down here and check a local radar out here. So you guys don't have much happening out here. I'd still stay alert. You know, there's instability in the region still. You could get something firing up here. You can see we have some storms wanting to do something out here. So pay attention. But it looks like the biggest severe threat of your night is past. How's our tornado up here that just moved through Lowry looking? Still pretty decent, guys. Let's take a look. '82. Still concerned out here. Still, yeah, get in a safe spot if you're out there in Warsaw, please, and the surrounding region. Let's see here. It looks like one has weakened significantly and moved towards Fort Smith. Eastern 2/3 of Oklahoma is a giant tornado watch till 2 a.m. Yeah. It's down by Lawton, southwest Oklahoma.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, we were watching. Let's take a look at these.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning.
This whole squall line is damaging, guys. Moving out east in Oklahoma. This is big hail. This is big hail in here, likely moving right towards Pateau. Pateau, is that how we pronounce it, guys? 74 decibel thunderstorm. Let's take a look if it has any rotation. It
this
could.
Tornado warning has been updated.
It could. I think they're going to label this. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to label it Tor Possible. They have it labeled Tor Possible. So if you are out here in Pateau, whatever, Cameron, I can't pronounce all of these names. Just know down here, there's a chance that there's a tornado embedded in this. So, this is off to the west and southwest of Fort Smith. Poto. Got it. Let's take one more look. We still have an observed tornado on the ground headed right for Lincoln, Prairie Grove, and Fayetteville. And Fayetteville, Arkansas. Pretty good spin here. So let's take a look at the correlation coefficient. Nothing, no CC droplet yet. But again, and this right here looks like a very strong wind boundary moving out east towards Cedarville and Mountainburg, Arkansas. $124 new followers. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the follows. Let's see here. Poto. Jeff City. Okay, not finding it. Are we invisible? I don't know what that question's for. St. Louis, Missouri. Someone said, "Are we invisible?" They probably should have used that moment when I saw their comment to actually ask what they were asking. I'm looking at comments as quick as I can, and I probably would have seen yours there and answered it, but you chose to say, "Are we invisible?" I'm one person. You guys are still pretty good out here. We have quite a while. I'm hoping we get a lot of rainfall out here near St. Louis, Western Illinois, Eastern, Central Missouri, because that again will help to lower our chances for severe weather as we move into later into the night and through the early morning hours. Elizabeth, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Welcome to the Climate Crew. You now have access to our Discord. Our Discord's awesome. All you have to do is go into your membership, click into your sub thing, and you should be able to see Connect Discord if you have a Discord. But updates in there every day. We've got a whole bunch of people who are weather enthusiasts in there. We're talking every day about all this stuff. I update everything in my Discord before I update it anywhere else. So welcome. Let's see here. And I'm always telling them when I'm getting online, even though I'm always late. Springfield, Missouri. I see that. Let's go here. Springfield, Missouri. You guys are in the 70-mile-per-hour gust plus damage threat. Consider it severe thunderstorm warning. I want to take a look at the velocity.
New information. This severe
what is this?
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I hope this is a glitch in the matrix and not 120-mile-per-hour winds moving into Springfield. Hopefully that's a glitch in the matrix. We see it on storm relative velocity, and we see it on the high res as well. 127-mile-per-hour winds. This could be this could be like a mini derecho type of event. Extremely powerful downdraft moving through Republic up through Springfield. I wouldn't take any chances. It's probably a little bit of radar distortion, upper atmosphere winds, but you guys are in this 70+ mile-per-hour gust zone, and radar's picking up some high velocities down to your southwest, so I'd be somewhere safe in your home. I'm an hour from Springfield. That's accurate. It's bad at the moment. Yeah. These storms are powerful. Another severe thunderstorm warning down here near Branson,
A new severe
Cassville,
thunderstorm
Ozark,
warning has been
Crane,
issued.
Nixa, and the surrounding areas. Let's take another look at this. Fayetteville is in this tornado warning now. And it still does look considerably violent, potentially violent. Looks to be here, Lincoln, Prairie Grove, Fayetteville. This is not too far from you guys.
Thunderstorm warning
Potentially,
has been
because this is usually lagging, potentially only about 20 miles to your southwest. So make sure you have a plan and you're somewhere safe.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Let's zoom out and see where this is. I don't see it popping up yet, but we'll see. I think that was just an extension. Just an extension of a tornado warning. Right now, we have 5 tornado warnings. That does include St. Clair, Missouri, Henry, Missouri, that region. We do have a radar-indicated tornado. Look, that's about to expire. Adair, Oklahoma, that's about to expire. Well, they replaced it with this one. They have it observed, but expiring in 2 minutes. This is the one they extended, 32 minutes. So Washington, Arkansas, Adair, Oklahoma, Benton, Arkansas. So, yeah, these need to drop off here because these are all the same tornado warning, and it's confusing me, and it's confusing everyone. These need to drop off. We have this extension of it, which is what we just heard in OBS.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I'm in Chase County, Kansas. Yeah, you guys are in a severe thunderstorm warning right now. If this is the area that you're talking about. This is a long, expires in over an hour. Nice long warning. Not surprised the way that these storms are moving. These storms are moving up into the north and east, and they could trail through here for quite a while. So, yeah, we're looking at quarter-size hail, 60+ mile per hour gusts right now. Columbia, Missouri. Columbia, Missouri. Let's take a look. Let's go to a closer radar for you. We have some very bad weather down to your southwest, moving up to the northeast towards you. We do have a tornado warning, and we do have 70+ mile per hour gusts and 1 to 2 inch hail. So that's not too far from you. If we do take a look at our distance here, under 60 miles potentially. So we'll keep an eye on that. You got a little bit of time still. I see a good amount of rotation in here, actually, on the reflectivity. This, yeah, look at this. Look at this. They need to, is this extended? Leesville. This is Leesville and Lincoln. Leesville and Lincoln, Missouri.
A new
This thing is looking very
severe
impressive.
thunderstorm warning has been
Get
issued.
underground. Tightwad, Leesville, Max Camp, Palo Pinto, Lincoln. This is looking impressive. I want you guys to see the reflectivity and watch the spin right here. Watch this entire thunderstorm spin right here. Mesocyclone here. The entire thing is spinning. It's almost got bands like a hurricane. Outer bands. Oh my gosh. So,
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
get underground, Leesville, Lincoln, Cole Camp. If you can, bottom floor, interior, away from windows and closet. You know the drill.
Information. This
Should know the drill
tornado
out here.
warning has been updated.
Cassville, Missouri. Cassville, Missouri. Let's take a look. Cassville, Missouri. Appreciate the roses, Melanie.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let's see here. We do have an observed tornado down here. Let's go back. I want to. Let's go here. Okay. You guys are pretty far off to the north and east of this thing, but there is a tornado warning down here observed. Just about 45 miles to your south and to your west. We need to pay attention if you're in Cassville, Missouri.
New information. This severe
Strong. This is a
thunderstorm warning
potentially
has been
violent
updated.
tornado that's about to move through Lincoln, Greenland, and Farmington, Arkansas. So you guys know what to do if you're in those areas. Get into a shelter, get into a basement, get on the bottom floor of your home away from windows in a closet or in a bathtub with a mattress or blankets over your head. This could be a very violent tornado. Know your plan. Sometimes people have an area of their home that works better. They know this stuff. Don't listen to me if you have an area that you know is more safe. Just get there. Right now. Lincoln and Prairie Grove. This is right there. Especially Lincoln. This may already be on top of your head. These radars lag sometimes, so I never want to assume it's right where it says on the radar. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag. And, man, this thing wants to rotate in here. They don't have... Yeah, okay, they do have tornado possible. Thank you for having tornado possible. Shady Point, Cameron, Rock Island, Hackett, and Poto. Again, Panama. Again, this... We got a rotating supercell over your head. Or just out to your west. Moving east. It isn't often they do 4 thunderstorms, but I have
New
heard
information.
them before
This
when I
severe
have 5
thunderstorm
straight line
warning has
winds
been updated.
or tornado possible tags, but not a full tornado warning. Yeah, we're gonna see some crazy straight line. When we get the storm reports tomorrow, we're gonna see some crazy straight line wind damage out here, unfortunately, I think. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to keep answering questions, guys. I get short of breath, and I got to do a little stretch. Been on here hour and a half. I haven't stretched once. So, give me 1 second. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god. Whoa. Whew. Okay. Actually, one more sec. I should probably drink some water too. Give me one more second, chat. I'll be right back. I'll be right back and answer your questions.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Listen to your mom where we're putting you up for adoption. Oh, was my mic still on? Sorry, chat. I didn't mean that. Oh, what, chat? I didn't mean that. I did not mean that, chat.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Confirmed tornado warning. Henry, Missouri. Hail about an inch. Observed. All right. Yeah, this probably should have been observed quite a while ago. Here we go. Let's go into it. All right. You can see that this is the one we were talking about, heading up to the northeast towards Lincoln and Cole Camp. And it does look potentially very violent. Look at this thing, guys. Look at this thing. Oh, this is terrible. Leesville. God, this looks like neighborhoods. Leesville, everyone around them. Lincoln. Cole Camp Junction. Cole Camp. Please, this is a very, very large, potentially violent tornado that is moving on the ground towards you guys. Please get into your safe areas. Please, this may be our debris field right here too. Moving right over Teal Bend.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yesterday I wanted to refund my kids before church. Well, perfect. Then you have to go in to church and do confession. Let's see. Does a warning mean there was a touchdown?
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
A warning means that it's either observed on the ground or the radar, or it's radar indicated, meaning the radar, by look on the radar, if we have no one there to observe it on the ground, it looks on radar like it is potentially on the ground or could be very shortly. So yes, a warning means like we potentially have an active tornado on the ground. A watch means you have if you're in a tornado watch, there are the ingredients in the atmosphere in your area, in your region, that could produce a tornado, but there's not a tornado. Warning, there either is or there is a high chance that there could be. Check Discord messages. Where did I just put my phone? Oh, I had to put it on the charger. It was about to die in front of me, so I shouldn't use that word tonight. Oh.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right. One second, guys.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's see here. Colorado was crazy yesterday. Yeah, up there, what was it? Kind of northeastern Colorado. It was out to the east of Denver. I did see that. And we have some pretty interesting images of that tornado that did some damage. Guys, again, Coal Camp, Lincoln, Leesville, get underground. That's a very potentially violent tornado. Observed tornado right here that is about to move through Farmington and Fayetteville, Arkansas. Take this seriously. Please be in your safe spot right now. And Springdale. I think, was that Springdale? I don't want to say the wrong name. Springdale, Arkansas. It's coming that way. Overland Park. All right, so Kansas City. Right now, you are under a flash flood warning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
Your
issued.
threat is not done today. We have another line out here that it wants to move east and possibly give you guys some trouble in the next couple hours, so we need to pay attention to
New
that.
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Butler County, Kansas. Let me check. Butler County, Kansas. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let me see here. Michael Benner, 1 second. Let's see. Do these areas that get frequent strong storms not have the sirens that are activated for all these situations? Here in central, where are you? Central Michigan, anytime a tornado warning, anytime there's a tornado warning, the sirens are activated. Yeah, sirens fail all the time, though. There's been many occasions, unfortunately, over the last couple of years where sirens failed or they didn't go off in time. So that's why we say have multiple ways to get warnings. Don't just trust the sirens, although they're good. Don't just trust them. They fail too often, you know. They should never fail. So that's what you're saying. It is not often they do it for thunderstorms. Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay, I understand now. Joplin, Missouri. We can go take a look there.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Let's see. Joplin. Nothing much going on out here. Lots of rain, maybe a little bit of thunder and lightning. We do still, you guys are not done for the night. We could still see some strong thunderstorms move in there. If we do take a look at our latest HRRR model and we move this forward. Let's see when we want some more bad weather moving into that area. Potentially around 11 p.m. Central, 1 a.m. Central into the morning. So this is going to extend pretty far. I mean, we're talking about potentially another 4 hours of a severe threat tonight, although the biggest severe threat is kind of over the next couple hours. Looks like the second round isn't forming behind the line. Yeah. Let me put this back into motion. You know, this has been pretty bad, but, well, we'll have to see. These tornado warnings are making me nervous. Let me go quickly back in here. I'm surprised at no large hail with this.
New information.
Let's
This
see here.
severe thunderstorm warning
This is
has
still
been
spinning.
updated.
It's moving through Prairie Grove, approaching Fayetteville, guys. Get into a safe location. This is going right over Prairie Grove right now. I'm hoping that this is not on the ground, but it could be. It could be. Looks like it's weakening a little bit. We still have this one down here, which is an observed 2-inch hail. Larger hail is typically the stronger updrafts you have. This does look like it is on the ground, about to move through Panama,
New
Shady
information.
Point region,
This flash
towards
flood warning has been updated.
up towards Spiro, and out towards Fort Smith, Arkansas.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Rogers, Arkansas. All right. Confirmed tornado warning. LaFleur, Oklahoma. Sequoia, Oklahoma. Observed 2-inch hail. We are actually looking at that, I believe, right
New
now.
information. This severe thunderstorm.
Let's go out to
warning has
Rogers.
been
Someone had a
updated.
question about Rogers, and we do have a tornado down into your southwest. Observed. We do have a rotating cloud top.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
You can see it on the reflectivity. It is still rotating. Looks to be weakening, but don't take any chances. Farmington and Fayetteville get in a safe spot. Rogers, this looks to miss you, but again, I wouldn't take any chances. I would get somewhere safe right now. But this looks to go just to your south. You never know. Tornadoes move in weird
A new
ways
severe
sometimes.
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Manhattan, Kansas.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This is messing with my posture. I gotta get it one of those little back things, guys. Shelly, I appreciate you. Gemini, I appreciate the support, guys. And almost 200 new followers. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Let's see. Manhattan. Not New York, Missouri. Based on the look of this, I think the worst. Your night's the most severe point of your part of your night is. I can't talk tonight, guys. Is past. Now we could get some strong thunderstorms again that are sweeping through very late in the night. I would have alerts on throughout the night because we do still have this issue out here to the west. But right now you're looking pretty solid.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Observed tornado, Benton, Arkansas. Madison, Arkansas. Benton, Arkansas, Madison, Arkansas, Washington, Arkansas, new observed tornado. That's going to be this one. It's just being extended. Yeah, this is looking, well, let's look at this one more time.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning
Still
has
looking
been
pretty
updated.
good, guys. Heading up to the northeast. It looks like this thing just did a pass off. Springdale might be spared there. Moving up to the northeast towards Hinsville, Arkansas. Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, we can go. I mean, we can look at that again. You guys are good right now. So let's take a look. Let's go to our reflectivity. Not much going on. You do have some strong thunderstorms to your south, almost pea-size hail, 60+ mile per hour gusts, nothing too major. And a lot of these storms here, you're getting a lot of saturation. Your instability is going to be lowering a little bit, but we do have a lot of energy in these storms to your southwest that are going to be moving up towards you. And because of the direction these storms are moving, you're going to have a lot of rainfall for a long period of time. So I'd say we're going to have to worry about flash flooding in Springfield for sure. That's probably the way I'm looking at it. That's probably our worst threat. I think tornado-wise, a lot of these are going to be in the boundary out to your east as this moves up. But flash flooding could be a serious issue. Not saying a tornado is impossible in Springfield. Not saying large hail is impossible in Springfield or very gusty, probably straight line winds and flash flooding is what I'm concerned about in Springfield from this point. My baby is not happy. Mod, you're doing awesome. Wichita, Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. Again, a lot of these thunderstorms are off to your east. We could have a couple isolated storms moving in 3 to 4 hours. But again, you're going to have a lot more instability out here to the east than you have out west. So your major severe weather threat for today looks to have passed. Still have a way to get alerts. One second, guys.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
All right, new flash flood warning. Where are we? What is this guy doing up here? Severe thunderstorm warning up in Minnesota. Heading out towards St. Charles. Buddy, are you drunk? Are you lost? What are you doing up here? St. Charles. Nothing major. Inch hail, 50-mile-per-hour gusts, but clearly this guy took a wrong turn.
A
Silly.
new
Clinton,
severe
Missouri. Let's go take a
thunderstorm
look at that.
warning has been issued.
We've gone over Clinton, Missouri. It's the first thing I saw, though, so we're going to go take a look at it. Clinton, Missouri, we're in that flash flood warning. Let's take a look at the reflectivity. And, yeah, you guys got a strong tornado out to your east. Unfortunately, this is moving up towards Sedalia. You know, not seeing a tight rotation on this, but this you know, the base velocity looks a little bit sketchy. You should be in a safe spot if you're up in Lincoln Coal Camp at Sedalia, like I said. And Smithton, you should be in a safe spot because this is a mesocyclone that is rotating pretty violently up there above our heads. We could have a tornado on the ground. What would be a safe city, town to stay in Kentucky? Well, listen, the whole state of Kentucky is in a risk zone tomorrow, so I don't want to give you any bad advice. If I were to stay somewhere in Kentucky, well, the whole state is either in a slight or enhanced risk zone tomorrow. So, you know, up to the northeast, Maysville, Huntington is probably your best option, if I'm being honest. Or that's West Virginia.
A new radar indicated
Up here
tornado
in the
warning
northeastern
has been
corner of Kentucky is definitely your best option. Probably farthest east, too. But there's not...
A new severe thunderstorm warning
it's
has
going to be
been
a bad
issued.
day out there potentially for a lot of people. Although, I don't know, some models do see capping, and that would be fantastic. Alarms going off in Spiro, Oklahoma. All right, we see you there. Yep. We're still watching. We're still watching these observed tornadoes
this
here.
Severe thunderstorm
We will
warning
zoom
has
back
been
into
updated.
them. And here we go. Is this the area that they were saying tornado possible before? It does look like we have a tornado right here that's about
This
to
tornado
move
warning
through
has been updated.
Pocola, heading out towards Oklahoma, heading out towards Barling, Arkansas. Let's take a look at our velocities out here. Yes, Spiro, get into a safe spot right
New
now.
information. This
Fort
tornado
Smith,
warning has
pretty
been
close.
updated.
Greenwood, Cameron, Rock Island, Hackett, Barling, anyone in these areas, get in a safe spot. We do have rotating clouds here. Tough to see we don't have a very nice looking couplet, but doesn't mean that there's not a tornado on the ground. This is a concerning look. If that's either hail or a tornado, based on the velocity radar, I don't think that's a tornado, but it very well could be. So let's take a look and see if we can see some rotation. Yeah, you can see rotation right here in the reflectivity. There's our notch. I know it's messy, but there's our notch. That is moving right off to the north and east. This thing might knock out our radar in Crescent. But it's heading right up towards Barling. Please get somewhere safe. And we do have, you can see the rotation right in here. Right in here. It's moving over Spiro. If you're in Spiro, I don't know how much more time you have. Let me know if you are hearing any winds, because that may just be the cloud top rotating, and I hope so. But there is a massive spinning thunderstorm above your heads. It doesn't look like it dropped a tornado down, but again, we always want to assume it did, just so you're safe. EF what? EF, the enhanced Fujita scale is judged off of damage, so we don't know what EF scale these tornadoes are until the next day. But couplets like this, let's take a look at this.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
This still looks like we may have something on the ground. This is a much tighter couplet. Headed up towards Baldwin, Wyman, Goshen, and that is, Arkansas. Out towards Berryville. Festus, Missouri. All right. Let me take a look at this real quick. Festus, Missouri. Here, let me switch back our look here to our day 1. 1 second. Let there be light.
New information.
All right here. So
This severe
Festus, yep.
thunderstorm warning
These
has
storms are going to
been
get over there
updated.
pretty late. And we can look at the latest HRRR.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Hickory, Missouri, surrounding regions. That's what that severe thunderstorm warning was for. Okay, so this is going to be around 10 p.m. Central. That's when stuff is going to start going downhill over there in and around eastern Missouri, and we could have some bad thunderstorms all the way until about 7 a.m., honestly. So
New information.
have a way to get alerts
This
overnight.
tornado warning has been updated.
Clary, VA, Loki, Shelly. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I did see someone earlier asking about how they can support me. I know some people don't like gifting because TikTok likes to take a bunch of the money that you put into the gift. I'm on YouTube as well, so there's super chats over on YouTube. I don't think YouTube takes anything if I don't know, not
New
a lot.
information. This severe
But I do appreciate that,
thunderstorm
guys.
warning
You do
has
not
been
have to
updated.
donate. You do not have to contribute anything. But people who do, obviously, I appreciate it. So thank you, guys.
New information.
You
This
do have to
severe
follow them.
thunderstorm
No, I'm just kidding.
warning has been updated.
All right, let's see. St. Robert, Missouri. Yeah, I probably pay about $600 a month in weather app subscriptions, OBS subscriptions, all sorts of subscription services and
A
streaming
new
services and
flash
editing
flood
services to
warning
do
has
this.
been
So
issued.
it's a little bit of an investment. Usually it pays off, but not always. All right, over here in central to southern Missouri, let's take a look at what's actually going on right now on the radar. We do have, obviously, this is producing a lot of severe weather and tornadoes. This is heading off to the east and central to eastern Missouri. We're going to get involved here pretty soon. I'd much rather be at the northern tip of this line here than the southern tip. We have a little bit more storm relative helicity, a little bit more rotation, violent turbulence down here. It looks like we're getting a lot more tornado warnings down there to the south. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Be there in a second.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
But yeah, no, we do have some pretty strong winds. We could get some pretty big hail up here. Tornado chances aren't super high, but we do have a tornado on the ground up there. I don't know what's going on with my little circular.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This is still an observed tornado. Benton, Missouri. Benton, Missouri. This looks like it could actually still be. Yeah, this looks like a violent tornado still. I think they need to extend this. You guys can see this. Look at this thing rotating, guys.
A new severe
on
thunderstorm
the
warning
reflectivity.
has been issued.
Look at this. It looks like a land hurricane. You see that rotating? You see like the eye? This is let's take a look. This is probably on the ground, guys. This looks potentially violent. Sometimes you get a big spinning mesocyclone. It doesn't put down a tornado, but it looks potentially violent. Yeah, thanks, B. I do have merch in the merch shop. It is discounted. And it's moving up to the northeast. And, well, I'm wearing it right now.
A new severe
Towards
thunderstorm
Dahlia.
warning
This
has
is
been
a
issued.
violent rotating thunderstorm, and I'm hoping it's not on the ground, but it is observed. So the odds are it's on the ground. It looks like it's on the ground, guys, and you need to be somewhere safe right now, like yesterday. But again, we do still have the chance for some violent tornadoes out here. Center Missouri out east. Let's take a look here. Okay, let's go back down here to
A
the
new
PDS.
radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
And let's take a look at this one. We can see probably the rotation on this one too. Let's see. A little bit of the rotation up here heading out to the northeast towards Hinsville. And we will take a look at the CC drop. There it is. Potentially. Sometimes these are distorted. That looks like a debris field heading up to the northeast through Goshen. Heading towards Hinsville. You're running out of time. Get underground. Get somewhere safe. Get in a basement. Please get to your safe spot. This looks violent. I don't even want to see what the winds are right now, but this looks violent. Pushing 100 miles per hour right there on the base velocity. Not getting a great wind reading, but you can clearly tell that we have a tornado on the ground there. And there is what looks to be the CC drop from it. I don't think that's radar distortion. It's just situated in the right spot.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Is there going to be a tornado in Omaha, Nebraska? I don't think so. Let's go take a look up there. All you guys got this thunderstorm warning up to the north. Not tornado chances were never too high up here. It's not impossible, but these storms are still just out to your west, and they're moving in high winds and hail, small hail, maybe decent sized hail are possible with this, but tornado chances aren't looking too bad right now, or aren't looking too high right now. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. B, I got your message.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Sorry, guys, but the baby has to get involved. No choice. No choice. All right. What are you looking at me weird for? You've been on stream before. Let's see, St. Louis area. Yeah, you guys have still a good amount of time. This it's going to be an issue. It's going to be it's definitely a nocturnal threat for you guys. You're still on the border of that enhanced. They think we're going to still have a lot of energy out here as it moves out towards St. Louis. It's getting a little bit more concerned for out there because we still have some violent tornadoes now, or we have a violent tornado in central Missouri. I'm worried that we could see this boundary still hold itself together as we push this frontal boundary as we push out to the east. So yes, nocturnal threat is very, very, very real. That low-level jet's still kicking, guys. Still kicking. I'm really worried about northwestern Arkansas. Taking a look, I don't know if you guys can see on TikTok this bottom screen. This is the radar moving through Fort Smith. That's a volatile area, guys. If you can see that right here, down there near Fort Smith, Fayetteville, northwestern Arkansas, east central. Oof. Let me go to the satellite. Look at that. I mean, I like you. Let's see, Columbia, Missouri. Oh, Age, I appreciate you. Slightly confused with the spicy. Age, I appreciate you. Brett, NTX, Esmeralda, Loki, VA, Clary, I appreciate all you guys. Let's see. Okay, nothing's going on up there. Cool. Cuba, Missouri. Cuba, Missouri. All right, let's take a look out here. So let's quickly get back into, well, let's go to the closest radar. Let's do this. This is probably your closest radar. Here we go. There we go. So you guys, what are you right out here? Ugh, I lost it. Right out here near Jefferson City, though. Very strong thunderstorms out to your west. I'll type it in again. Sorry, I have one hand now. We'll go back to Cuba, Missouri really quickly. All right, there you guys are. Yeah, just out to your west, strong thunderstorms. We have a couple thunderstorm warnings, 60-mile-per-hour gusts, and we have that potentially violent tornado up there, but that is moving away from you guys in Cuba, Missouri. These thunderstorms, although out to your east, are not moving away from you. So we could get some pretty severe weather, strong thunderstorms, strong to severe thunderstorms over the next couple hours, some flooding type downpours, and we could potentially even see a second band roll through very late into the night, early into the morning. So lots to watch out for up there. Keep your alerts on.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Okay. Again, Madison, Arkansas, Washington, Arkansas, we do have a PDS, particularly dangerous situation. Inch-size hail. This is an observed tornado. We're going to move back down there right now. Right here out to the east of Fayetteville.
A new severe
It's about to move through
thunderstorm
Hinsville.
warning has been issued.
It's about to move through Hinsville. Get in a safe spot, guys. Please, right now. And this is moving up to the north towards Eureka Springs, Berryville, and Green Forest. So it's a little bit of ways from you, but you need to get it good heads up when you have a PDS tornado heading towards you, because these can be very violent and long track. Still got this tornado warning down here, just to the west of Barling. And I can't see anything because it's on top of a radar. This is an amazing radar. I don't know how this radar is not out because it has a tornado on top of it. No, it might not actually be down on the surface. It's actually a good sign that this radar is still up, because that means it's probably just a spinning cloud without a tornado. You don't want to take any chances, Barling. I would get into your safe spot again, underground basement if you can, or the safest part in your home, away from windows, interior, bottom floor. That tornado warning dropped off, unless that's just a glitch, because it looks like there still might be a couplet. So Fort Smith and Arcoma, I'd be in a safe spot as well if I were you. Lawrence, Kansas. What's going on, dude? I've been good, Sup. Lawrence, Kansas. Lawrence, Kansas. Guys, what I'm going to do after I answer this is I'm going to go over each region here, okay? So listen up when I get to your region. Instead of answering every question, I can go over each region and let you guys know. Just make sure you know where you live, because sometimes I go over an area and then people ask about it, and I'm like, I was just talking about that. Lawrence, Kansas, yeah, you guys got some strong thunderstorms moving in right now, and we do have some, like I don't love the look of this thunderstorm right here. So pay attention, because just the look of this one, isolate it with that notch in it. I don't know, these types of ones, especially isolate it from the main QLCS quasi-linear convective system. It's just a more fun way to say squall line, guys. But it's moving up to that's moving up to the north and east, and it looks like, you know, potentially tornadic. We'll have to see. Sometimes the radar just does weird stuff, but Lawrence, pay attention. You are not out of the water yet, unfortunately. Man, I need to order some food. All I've eaten today, guys, is a glazed donut and a banana.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has
A glazed
been issued.
donut and a banana. I've literally I just don't have time.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
Sorry,
issued.
guys. I'm looking in Discord. I'm looking at your questions. I need someone to talk to. This guy's looking a bit. Hey, where you at if you're in here? Where you're at if you're in here, if you're in my stream, or yeah, just tell me in here. Yeah, guys, if you do sub or become a member on Discord, sub on TikTok or become a member on YouTube, you do get access to my Discord. I'm in here. Just check in to see how everyone's doing in the climate crew. Is Omaha going to get anything bad from this storm heading up towards us? Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad, Allie. But we got to watch.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Wind is picking up west of Lafayette. Okay. Can you
New
look at the one in Missouri?
information.
Sure.
This tornado warning has been updated.
Yep, this was updated. It was extended. Oh my gosh, guys, this is what the heck? This thing, look at that. Do you guys see this? Why does this look like a giant? Why does this look like a 12-mile rotation with a 2-mile eye? Now, that's not what it is, but what is going on with this thing? Holy smokes. Okay, I got to call Mezzo Matt. One second, guys. This is looking crazy. I need to talk to him. I want to get his opinion on this. Is Matt saying anything about this? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. This is a beautiful but dangerous mesocyclone. Okay. Hold up, guys. Headed up towards, Smithton and Otterville. This is Missouri, I believe, right? Missouri. Meso.
A new observed
One sec,
tornado
guys.
warning has been issued.
Matt. New observed tornado, Crawford, Arkansas, Franklin, Arkansas, Sebastian, Arkansas. All right, I'm sure he sees it. I'm sure he sees it. This is the craziest. This looks really bad, guys. Sedalia, please get underground. Smithton, Otterville, Pilot Grove, please get underground. This thing just does not look fun. This is extremely impressive. Is this PDS? It's not. Man, that thing just looks crazy the way that's spinning on a radar. It's wild. Yay. All right, let's go back down here. Berryville, Green, Forest. Again, we could have a tornado on the ground heading up towards your direction. Oh, he's calling. Hey, do you see this land hurricane spinning up in Missouri?
The meso? The meso's gonna basically the meso low that's kind of doing its thing, yeah?
Yeah, this literal fucking mesocyclone. This looks like it would be a a hurricane out in the Atlantic. Look, you see its outer bands and its eye. I'm like, what is going on here, dude? It's the craziest.
So I gotta tell you something funny.
Oh wait, you're okay, but you're on stream.
And I'm watching that
Wait,
fucking
wait,
camera that's
okay,
showing
wait. I'm on stream.
Oh.
So wait. I'm gonna call you back, but I'm gonna here. Wait. I really need to know what he's gonna say, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna keep talking to you guys. Just give me a second. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Oh my god. That's awesome, dude. Oh my god, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that, dude. I'm gonna share it. No, I told chat. Here, I'll put you on speaker.
New
Matt said the same
information.
thing. He said
This
it looks like we're gonna
tornado
get two
warning
lines.
has
Doesn't
been
look like it's
updated.
gonna weaken. Is that not what I said, guys? 10 minutes ago, I said I'm a little bit more worried out at St. I wasn't too worried about St. Louis earlier in the day, and still looking impressive all up and down that first boundary, and we could get a second one right behind it. Yeah, I agree. So, oops, let me do here. Okay, well,
But I'll let you go.
all right, see you. Was he off stream? He got a crazy video of Reed Timmer zooming through a tornado on a traffic cam, and I guess Reed Timmer mentioned it.
New
It was really
information.
funny.
This flash flood warning has been updated.
I guess Reed was like, Reed Timmer on stream was like, did he just catch us on a traffic cam? To Matt, about Matt.
A new severe thunderstorm
Let's see.
warning
What
has
is
been
the
issued.
app being used? This is Radar Omega, guys. This is a crazy looking mesocyclone heading for Smithton, Otterville. Again, we have this extended down here, moving towards Green Forest, Berryville, another radar indicated tornado, and we have an observed tornado. This is what happened when I was on the phone with him.
A new
And
radar
this
indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Is heading right towards Lavaca, out towards Mulberry and Ozark. So please get in a safe spot, guys.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Okay, let me look at updated severe thunderstorm warnings. They're all over the place. I can't read every single one. Let's go to the ones that are considerable. Madison, Newton, Carroll, Washington, Benton, Franklin, Crawford, Arkansas. You're all in Arkansas, but I'm sure you know that. 70 plus mile per hour gust, possible damage threat, and a possible tornado. Sebastian, Arkansas, Crawford, Franklin, Logan. It's repeating itself, but LaFleur, those are all Arkansas. LaFleur, Oklahoma, Sequoia, Oklahoma. 70 plus mile per hour winds, tornado possible, considerable damage threat. So those are the two pretty dangerous severe thunderstorm warnings. If you're in a severe thunderstorm warning, though, they don't always catch anything. It could be very dangerous, too. We have a severe thunderstorm warning just to the south of St. Louis, moving up to the northeast, straight for St. Louis. That is TOR possible. So, and definitely TOR possible, just based on a look on the reflectivity. So, St. Louis, be on the lookout. And St. Louis Metro and Festus. There was someone in here earlier in Festus. This is what I was talking about. Random. And I talked about this in my video, or was it? It was earlier in stream where I said we could get a pocket of isolated thunderstorms out here ahead of the main line. And that's kind of what's happening. And this thing looks like it's rotating. I think this might get TOR warned, guys. Try to get ahead of this stuff. And I think we might have just gotten ahead of it. Let's see. Look at the velocities. Yeah, look at this couplet here. This thing's rotating. I don't think it's down, but it could be. Heading right up towards St. Louis. Pretty far from St. Louis, but I just want to let you guys know. I know it's a major populated area. Festus, St. Louis, Missouri. Let's keep an eye on this. Don't like the direction it's moving. I mean, if you draw a straight line out, it goes straight through St. Louis, right? But it's not TOR warned. Okay, it's TOR warned. Ugh. That was a good call, though, chat, wasn't it? Yeah, it's TOR warned. It should be TOR warned. It's a tight couplet. It doesn't look crazy with velocities, but when you get a tight couplet, that really worries me. But what worries me the most is when I see this on the reflectivity. I don't like this shape. Rear flanking downdraft, RFD, inflow region, tornado here. And we know we have a strong LLJ low-level jet pushing in from the south, subtropical jet,
radar indicated tornado
spinning all of these storms up.
issued.
It's also isolated, discrete, out ahead of our main squall. So these things tend to feed off of all the clean air around them for instability. I hate the look of this. Moving up towards St. Louis. Everyone be on the lookout. Be weather alert. Know your plan, Arnold and Festus as well. Anyone in St. Louis in the chat? I need to stop yelling. I have a baby in my lap. User 594308 said, they're probably in St. Louis. You're cooked. No, I'm just kidding. No one's cooked, guys. I'm joking. I shouldn't make that joke, but I just know it's inevitable. Chat's going to be like, we're cooked. You guys aren't cooked. You guys are fine. Pay attention. Stay alert. We have some time on this, and I'm going to keep checking in on it for you. It's inevitable. Philip Kane, what do you think? Guys, on the YouTube side, I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your comments. OBS, something's going on with it. Maybe there's a new update that I don't have. I doubt it. I make sure I update stuff before I get on stream. It's not letting me pull out my YouTube chat, so it's super small on my screen, and it's really frustrating me because obviously I don't want to miss any of your questions. What do you think it's going to look like when it hits southeastern Missouri? These storms, well, we still think that, I was just talking to Mesomat about that. And we think it's going to be still, this stuff's going to be pretty violent still. And I'm glad they moved that enhanced out. St. Louis, you do have a TOR warn heading towards you right now. So pay attention. Where do we subscribe to be able to get access to Discord? All you have to do is subscribe to my TikTok or become a member on YouTube.
New information.
If you subscribe to my TikTok, it's $2.99 a month. It's $3 a month. And then you go into your membership perks on my page and you hit connect for your Discord. You'll log into your Discord. You immediately have access to every channel. My Discord has everything from rainfall, snow, hurricanes, volcano, earthquakes, SPC updates. It's okay. My overlay right here that's yelling at us every time there's a new tornado warning, an update, a severe thunderstorm warning, a flash flood warning. This tech is in my Discord as well. It auto updates from the NWS. I can be on stream and my Discord is auto updating in my live channels and my update live channels on my Discord as well. So, but I wake up every single morning and usually update everyone in the Discord before 9. I do that before I make videos or anything. So, but yeah, you get access to that, YouTube members or TikTok subs. All right. Marla, Jacqueline, Lauren, appreciate you guys. Springdale. Let's go take a look. Wow, she's sleepy. Let's see here. Springdale, Arkansas. The worst has moved past you here. Again, we could see a little bit more initiation of this down to the south, guys. We could see a little more initiation down to the south. I do want to look at our what's going on with our
New severe
mesoscale.
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Our live mesoscale information, but I have one hand and a baby in my other, and so that I'm going to have to do some stuff. I'll wait until, well, let me see if I can do that real
New
quick.
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Let's see. I want to get into, not there. 1 second, guys. I want to take a look at what's going on in the atmosphere right now as we speak to see where some storms might fire up that aren't on the radar. And
new information. This tornado warning has been updated.
All right, updated tornado warning. Carroll, Arkansas, Madison, Arkansas. We have an observed tornado on the ground in that region. Everyone get in a safe spot there. I quickly want to push over to Pivotal and take a look at what's going on in these mesoscale regions. So let's change our sector. Let's go here, and I need to zoom out. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Surface observation. We have 73 over 64 dews, 72 over 69 dews. Really good temperature and dew points still out here. Let's take a look at a couple different things here. Don't need to see the visible satellite.
New information. This flash flood warning
850
has
millibar.
been updated.
We have obviously some really nice velocities pushing out from the south here. Again, this to me looks like we could get something forming out here. Just to the west, we could get this line extending a little bit down into Oklahoma. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Let's look at our surface-based cape as we speak. Let's see here. Plenty of surface-based cape out here, obviously. We're looking at a good sector of surface-based cape here. Again, this is why I think it could extend down there to the south. We've got the 4,000 to 5,000 surface-based cape here. We have a strong enough updraft to the south of this squall line here as well. Haven't been on here in a while, so give me a second, guys. Look at this southeasterly flow that we have down here at the 850 millibar. That's what's rotating a lot of these storms here. We have that as well, southeasterly flow here. Look at this surface low, guys. Look at this surface low spinning counterclockwise. That's our surface low. So we not only have westerly winds up at the 500 millibar, but we have westerlies at the 850 running into southeasterlies at the 850. I'm worried about this line right here. I'm worried about this line. You've got Kansas City here, central Missouri. Out here could be interesting. I'm concerned down here. I'm concerned with this whole line. It does look pretty good still, guys. All right. Alrighty, shared the live. I appreciate that. Bobby, Cindy, Marla, I appreciate you guys.
A new severe thunderstorm
268 new followers. You guys are awesome. New severe thunderstorm has been issued. Okay, let's quickly get back, and we need to talk about all of our tornado warnings. St. Louis, how is this looking? It still has that spooky shape that we don't like. Still has a minor couplet on the ground. You can see it right here. This is tornado may not be on the ground, but it may be on the ground. But we definitely have a funnel cloud moving up to the northeast directly towards St. Louis. It's still pretty far. No need to panic. Tor may be on the ground about 30 miles to your southwest. Tornado. But right now it looks like a funnel cloud. Festers, again, I'd still get in your safe spot. And Arnold as well. I do want to go and take a look at this radar indicated tornado. This is that big mesocyclone spinning up to the northeast towards Smithton and Otterville. Pilot Grove and Boonville. Please pay attention to that. We've got very violent winds up there too, even if a tornado doesn't go over your head. Observed tornadoes still down here, moving up towards Green Forest. I think that's it right there. Let's look at our high velocity. Right down here. Moving through Huntsville up to the northeast towards Hugh, Greenville, and Berryville, Arkansas. And let's take another look down here just out to the east of Fort Smith. Radar indicated tornado. and not seeing anything too wild, but we have high velocity wind boundary here. So, oof. Ozark, Altus, Charleston, Branch, straight line winds, Mulberry, straight line winds could be a problem. It's tough to see. They do have a tornado possible. It's tough to see if we do have a tornado on the ground. It doesn't look like it on radar, but like I always say, if there's a tornado warning down, treat it like there's a tornado on the ground. Radars aren't perfect. Radars are not perfect. All right, 1 second. Sedalia, Missouri. Yeah, I've been talking about that. I think I was just talking about it, right? I think I was just talking about it.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Sedalia. You got a big mesocyclone moving over your head. It's hard to tell if there's a tornado on the ground here, guys, but treat it like there is one, and it's very, very, very close to Sedalia, especially eastern Sedalia. If you don't get a tornado moving through that city, there's going to be very potentially violent winds shortly. So,
new information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
How about with things being St. Louis? They could get pretty bad. It's hard to tell right now. There is a rotating cell moving up to the northeast towards you guys, so we really have to keep our eye on St. Louis. It's looking a little bit worse than than we thought earlier, so that's a little concerning. Yes, a mesocyclone. If it goes into Colombia, it's bad. What's going on, Feds? YouTube is like 15-ish seconds behind your TikTok stream. Yeah, no, it's not my streaming software. Everyone uses OBS to stream on YouTube. It's just YouTube. YouTube always runs a little bit behind. It's always done it. I used to use Streamlabs, and it ran 15 seconds behind. But if it were 2 minutes behind, I'd be concerned. If it were a minute behind, but yeah, it's about 15 seconds behind.
New information.
Yeah,
This
I don't know why.
severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's see here. I actually want to move that down into the bottom, I think. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's get that alert down to the bottom.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
1 second, guys. Dance da dance da Is Fayetteville, Arkansas good? Let's go back down here. Fayetteville looks good for now. We could get some more storms out behind it, but Fayetteville looks good for now.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Fayetteville does look good for now. Omaha, Nebraska, you guys do have some bad weather moving in. But again, we don't have any warnings out here, and I don't think we should be. This to me looks like some average thunderstorms right now, though. We'll have to watch it. You do have a severe thunderstorm still up there to the north, but not seeing anything too crazy out here. We can even look at our velocities. No crazy velocities or anything like that. So a little bit of thunder and lightning, potentially some heavy downpours. Potentially. Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We can take a look at that. You guys have some time out here. Let's go and take a look over near you guys. We'll go over to the Paducah radar. This is going to be a very nocturnal threat for you guys. I mean, you might not see anything for the next 3 hours. We could take a look at the HRRR though. So latest HRRR, if we move this forward, This is the OOZ too. Cape Girardeau, you could have some bad thunderstorms moving in at around midnight, and then potentially a more violent line of storms moving through around 2 a.m. through about 6 a.m. So, very nocturnal threat. Don't love that. Don't love that for you guys.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
We got an updated tornado warning, guys. Let's take another look at this St. Louis one. If you're wondering who's making those sounds, it's this little girl. Just having a nightmare.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Okay. Let me just take another look at these tornadoes, guys. Sorry, and I'm a little distracted, but my wife will grab her in a second. Sweetie pie. Really quickly, just an update on these guys. I want to get an update for the tornadoes. Obviously, these are pretty important to talk about. This is moving up to the northeast towards Plateau. Missouri doesn't look too violent. Definitely straight line winds there, but take it seriously. Again, up here in St. Louis, we still have this couplet. This funnel cloud could be down, but it looks like it's trying to put a tornado down. The shape of it is a little concerning, so we do need to watch that. That is moving up into the northeast towards the St. Louis region. It's moving to the west of Festus right now. We can take a look at our tornadoes down here, tornado warnings down here in northwestern Arkansas.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right. In northwestern Arkansas. And not looking too crazy on the velocities.
New radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
But again, green forest and hue, I'd get in a safe spot. All right. None of these tornadoes are okay. None of these tornadoes are looking too violent right now. But again, you need to take them seriously regardless. Like I said, the radar's not always perfect. So sometimes what's going on the ground is different from what we think is going on the radar. Ozark and Altus, I would take shelter. You are in that tornado warning, and we do have some rotating clouds there. Lots of flash flooding happening. At least flash flood warnings occurring, and that is simply because the direction of these storms, they're not moving east very quickly because they're moving in a northeast clip, or they're moving to the northeast. So they're obviously speed easterly is very, very slow. You can have these downpours tracking over a city for an hour plus.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Some of these cities could see strong downpours for a few hours straight.
New
Sir,
information.
please.
This severe thunderstorm
I don't know what
warning
that's
has
for.
been
Severe
updated.
storm risk for central Oklahoma has gone down quite a bit, thankfully. That is good. That is good. We still have some high Cape values out here, though. Good temperatures and dew points as well. So, be watching to see if
New
anything happens with
information.
these storms.
This flash flood warning has been updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's see here. Hello, girl. Connor, how's Huntsville, Arkansas? My
New
friend is
information.
there.
This
Says not
severe
looking good for him.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Weren't we just talking about Huntsville? Well, let me see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Am I spelling it wrong? She's having dreams. Am I spelling it wrong? I can't find Huntsville, Arkansas. Am I crazy? Huntsville. That's how I spelled it. Did I not? How small is this town? I really had to type the whole thing. Oh, it's tiny. Nah, they're good. They're good. Tornado warnings off to their northeast. Yeah, high winds, hail, flash flooding is a concern there. Your tornado chances have gone down quite a bit, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Every time I see Festus, I think it's Fetus. Let's go back up to Festus. Every single time. Let's go back up to Festus, Missouri. Yep, we've been watching this. Looks like there is a funnel cloud pushing off to your west. You guys look to be good now, based on the radar. You guys look to be good right now based on the reflectivity. Let's go and take a look at our velocities. This thing might, yeah, I mean, still a couplet here. Still rotation moving off to the north and east toward Arnold and St. Louis region, but nothing crazy out of this quite yet. So, concerning
New
shape, though.
information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Is there a tornado down by Wright County, Missouri? Potentially. Just to your north. I don't think it would affect... Depends where you are in that area, but there's potentially a tornado down to
New
the north
information.
of
This tornado
Hartville.
warning has been updated.
Potentially about 8 miles to the northwest of Hartsville, moving to the north and east, though, so moving away.
New information. This
moving towards
tornado
Plateau.
warning has been
This
updated.
doesn't look like... I mean, we've got a little bit of a notch with some high velocity winds here, potentially, at the base. That's taking a look at the base velocity. So we could have a tornado down here heading up to the north and east towards Plateau, however you pronounce it.
A new
about to cross
radar
this
indicated
road 5.
tornado warning has been issued.
New radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. This was just extended over
New
Beetle, Diamond
information.
City,
This
Bergen,
severe
Harrison,
thunderstorm
and
warning
Bellefonte.
has been updated.
Bellefonte. And we do have a notch in this one too, so that's concerning. There's probably potentially a tornado on the ground right here, moving out to the east towards, again, Harrison, Bellefonte, Lead Hill, Diamond City. So get into a safe spot if you are out there. This is probably with a more impressive looking radar imagery, tornado-wise, that we have down right now. Luckily, we don't have too much down. We could see that change, though. MBM Kelly, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we've been talking about Festus. Festus looks pretty good. Festus is looking pretty okay. Okay, give me half a second, chat. Give me half a second. I'm going to keep the look here. TikTok, if you do turn your phone sideways, you'll be able to see all these tornado warnings that are up and the counties they're in. You can see all these on my screen running. But if you turn it sideways, you can see a little better. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be right back. Whoa.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right. Where does it look like that formation in East Kansas is heading? Up towards Kansas City. Woo! Okay. What I might do, guys, I'm going to stream on here for about another 10 minutes. I've been on here for about 2 hours, 40 minutes. Get off. I'm going to monitor the radar. We're not in a lull. We have a lot going on right now. But I think things may pick up even more in a little bit. And if I continue going and burn myself out, and we have what could be some dangerous, severe weather getting into the late night, I don't want to be too burned out to be on. So I might take a little bit of a break. I haven't eaten anything today. I probably should address that. I've not eaten anything today. I need to eat, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging here. So let's do some rapid fire questions for about 10 minutes. I'll probably end up getting back on stream tonight after a little bit. But I need to eat something. Harrison, Arkansas. Well, here. I'll look at Harrison, Arkansas, but let me give you guys the big scope of things that are going on. Harrison, Arkansas. Harrison, Arkansas. Yes. You probably want to get
New
a safe spot right now.
information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Harrison, Arkansas. Here is the notch. Your tornado may be embedded right there, heading out to the north or heading out to the east, northeast. Let's look at our velocities. Okay. If we have a tornado on the ground, it's right around here. Moving out in this direction. I would get into your safe spot or have a plan. This thing is not far from you. It's probably not even that far on the radar. It's probably somewhere like right there, about 8 miles out to your west. So it doesn't look, we may not be even on the surface. Doesn't look too threatening on the radar. Again, sometimes you can't trust the radar. And I never want someone to be like, it doesn't look too bad. Saying that so that hopefully if you are there, you're not freaking out. I've seen much worse looks here, hoping it's just a spinning funnel cloud. But things change rapidly. There is obviously a notch in this storm. We obviously have some rotation in these clouds, so get into a safe spot. Belleville, Illinois, starting to look bad. Don Mitchell. Belleville. I said Belleville. Ay. Oh, there's a nice storm out there to your west. Oh yeah, that's that. Oh, did they take the Tor Warren off the St. Louis one? That's good. That's good. It fell apart. Oh, this was the one down here. Okay, the structure really fell apart. That's good. That's good. It was starting to look a little sketchy there. Yeah, these storms out here, listen, these are capable of producing some hail, damaging winds, and possibly a tornado. Right now, obviously, we do not have even a severe thunderstorm warning on these, and you can tell why not by the velocities, not doing anything too crazy. So you're good for now, but things do look like they will. You'll probably get some thunderstorms, some thunder and lightning, but things look like they still will go downhill potentially as we get into late in the night. So I would have alerts on just in case.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Is this it? Bunchanan, Missouri, just to the south of St. Joseph here. We do have...
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We do have 2 radar-indicated tornado warnings out here in northwestern Missouri. One
this
just to the south.
Thunderstorm warning has been updated.
One just to the south of St. Joseph, and this to me looks like we do have rotation moving straight towards Saxton, Missouri, and I would get in shelter, get in your safe spot if you can right now.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Not seeing much on this one to the south, but Camden Point, Edgerton, we do have a radar indicated tornado. It is possible that
radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
I say I'm thinking about getting off for a little bit. Now we're just getting all these tornado warnings. Okay, that was probably an extension. Let's zoom out.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Okay. All right, let's go back to our radar here. See what everything is looking like. Give me a second, guys. Our infrared is looking crazy. Let's reload windy. And let's play this. Yeah. Let's go to infrared. Okay. Tornado watch updated. Okay, we've got a new tornado watch, guys. You probably know if you're in that. I'll expand this real quick. I'll throw our watches on just so you guys know where the expanded tornado watch is. We have watches all the way out here through central to southern Illinois, and down there all the way in southeastern Missouri. Obviously, we have, yeah, I mean, these tornado watches are almost all the way to Kentucky at this point. So, doesn't mean there's a tornado on the ground. It means the ingredients are in the air for possible rotating supercells that could produce a tornado, within the next 12 hours. So, here you go. Tornado watch for portions of west, central, and southern Illinois. Southern into central and eastern Missouri, effective until 3 a.m. Central Time. So about 6 hours.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
A few tornadoes likely with a couple. Interesting. They think this out here still. A few tornadoes likely. Okay. Illinois, southeastern Missouri, with a couple intense tornadoes possible. Widespread damaging winds likely, with isolated significant gusts to 80 miles per hour possible. Scattered large and isolated very large hail events to 2 inches in
this severe
diameter.
Thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Multiple clusters and supercells will spread northeastward this evening and overnight while posing a threat for both tornadoes and severe damaging winds. An intense bowing line of thunderstorms will likely develop later this evening and pose a greater threat for widespread severe winds, with peak gusts potentially reaching up to 70 to 80 miles per hour on an isolated basis. Occasional large hail up to 1 to 2 inches in diameter may also occur with any semi-discrete supercells. The tornado watch area is approximately along the 110 statute miles east and west of a line from 45 miles northwest of St. Louis, Missouri to 20 miles southeast of West Plains, Missouri. For a complete depiction of the watch, yeah. So again, remember a tornado watch, which means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms and in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. All right. There you go. The wording there is interesting. Tornadoes probable, significant ones possible out here still. I'm going to go eat, Philip. Okay, guys. So here's what's happening. I have to eat something. And I know there's a million questions I'm going to be back on later. Here's what's happening. Here is our first severe line. And let me take off so I can try to cover a lot of this. One second. Feds, Huntsville where? There's a Huntsville in every state in the country.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
The one we were looking at? We don't see anything, rotation or anything in there. So let's not do that. If he's getting hit by something, the radar's not picking up anything. All right, so
New information. This severe thunderstorm
I just
warning
don't want
has
to.
been updated.
I want to. Yeah, I got to stay focused here. He's out to the west of that severe boundary right now. He should be fine. Yep. See. Yep. I'll see you soon, Shadow. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here in a second. And I'm gonna get back on probably about an hour after I eat. So, I'll be updating my Discord, talking to people in Discord, and watching the radar before I get back on. We have this boundary out here, okay? This is producing severe weather and tornadoes, okay? So this is going to be moving off to the east. Yes, northern Missouri, you're still involved.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Eastern Kansas, southeastern Kansas, you're still involved. All of Missouri is still involved. All of Missouri is still involved.
New information. This tornado warning
Potentially
has been
southwestern
updated.
Missouri, far northwestern Arkansas, Fayetteville. This area, we'll see if we get any more cells pushing on up into this region, but it is possible. We do have the temperatures, dew points. We have the lower level winds out here. We could see something else out here. But central, south, this whole area of Arkansas is still involved. And of course, as we get out here towards northwestern Tennessee, Kentucky, and Illinois, we do have that extended tornado watch. They're expecting tornadoes out here far to the west or far to the east still, with potentially some significant tornadoes. So some areas that aren't too bad to be in right now. Again, I think this region we'll have to see. Not done for tonight, but potentially slowing down this entire region here. Everyone, let me just do it like this, okay? Everyone,
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
let's go here. Let's go to my national radar. Everyone out here
A new severe thunderstorm warning has
in
been
this
issued.
region, we still have some time. A lot of these areas in southwestern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, we're looking pretty good. Southeastern Kansas, far southeastern Kansas. We could get this line extending down to the south. So, I mean, it's hard. I mean,
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I know that's pretty much the whole risk zone, but there are parts of this risk zone that I'm not too concerned about anymore, like a big portion of Oklahoma, like I said, southwestern Missouri and northeastern Arkansas. So, I mean, guys, this is kind of playing out how we thought it could. You kind of have multiple bands here. So, that's why I want to eat something, get off for a little bit, because just in case this ends up going late, which it could, obviously, now that we're talking about the at least NWS thinks the probability of tornadoes out here is still high, and the possibility of some of them being significant. So, a lot going on. You'll keep an eye on Discord. Thank you, Leanne. Guys, I'll be back on in a little bit. I appreciate everyone. BC, Henry, Shadow Kelly. I appreciate MBM. I appreciate everyone who's been in here viewing, anyone who followed. Thank you guys. Any new subs. My mods, you're awesome. Climber Crew, you're awesome. I'm going to get off here. We get back on a little bit later. I'll be watching this maybe within an hour. But I'm going to be watching this. If I see anything bad, a PDS tornado, Tor E, I'll try to hop right back on. So I will see you guys soon. Bye. I'm going to charge my phone. Charge your phones, especially if you're in the severe weather tonight.